hoo hoo hoo. Woo hoo hoo. Clicker heroes. Anyway. What is up, everybody? Last night, we released hotfix number 8. Let's start off with that bull crap right now. I don't know why that did that. Why can't I go in here? Patch notes. Can I look at client updates? Oh. Well, how come client updates doesn't do product updates? Product updates? Why doesn't it do that? Okay. Well, that's good to know. What? Announcements doesn't work either? Oh my god, really? I don't know what's going on. Cool. Anyways, long story short though, when I get back to Contagion Outbreak. What the hell did I do? Alright, go back to this thing. Alright. Back to here, because I don't know what's going on there. Hotfix number 8 came out last night. Sup. Hotfix number 8. You know, obviously it came out a little late. Oh, what the hell? My smiley face didn't show up. What's going on with my smiley face? What the hell? Fucking Steam is getting me. It's starting to piss me off. Alright. Whatever. I can do it here then. So, anyways, back to this. Last night, freaking got hotfix number 8 out. It's my damn smiley face. And, we got a lot of shit done, basically. This week. We got intro save working. It's about 90% of the way there. Got a couple little issues I'll fix probably. Either today or tomorrow or whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll get done before the next update. All lift doesn't affect the cell phone anymore, so people freaking were using that crap and dropping it right in front of them. Well, so it shouldn't break the game for them anymore. Top grip. I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to figure out like all the top grip issues that were still going on with the coins, fuses, fuse boxes, and melee breaking. Also, so I mean, I might have missed some. Let me know if I did miss any. Should have disengaged on properly for everybody now. Fix a crash that was coming with the TV. Now this is the crash that was happening like on Sunday, right? So, which you know I wasted a whole day trying to fix, right? That crash, yeah, I don't know where that crash is coming from. Other people are having that crash now, which is funny, right? Out of nowhere, it's just started happening for some reason. So that crash happening, and you know, basically it actually fixed all the other crashes that were happening. So while the TV was affecting me, it was probably affecting other. Well, the TV itself could have been affecting other people, but it's more likely than likely as the garbage collection was buggy and it was crashing on other people's crap. Intro saving again between the levels, that seems to be working just fine. When you die, you go back also. There's a couple bugs though. Like I said, there was duplication of key cards for some effing reason. I don't know why. And I never put the logic in for the hand state. I'll do that. Shouldn't take too long. Fuses. So we had a lot of issues with fuses. We still have issues with fuses. We have a workaround using searchables now to find the fuses, but it's kind of ridiculous. Shoot, phone call. Hold on a second. Alright, anyways. I was saying, yeah, whatever. Issues with fuses. They appear like, so we have two versions of Garage, right? They appear in the clean one, but they don't, for some reason, work inside the broken one, post-apocalyptic Garage for some reason. I don't know. Grenades. So you can't get a grenade out of the vending machine anymore in the clean apartment. There are no more invisible zombies. Can't walk through the vending machine or the wife's car. We vastly increased the performance vastly increased the performance inside the city map for the garage area. It had to do with zombies basically, so we cut down the number of zombies and killed the core component of the zombie spawning. Well, we'll have to figure out something later. Animations, a lot of various animation attack animations were cleaned up. He actually ended up doing some other stuff like refactoring the animation blueprints also. So it should all be good. Loading doors not being able to be destroyed. Yeah, so I guess we were able to destroy loading doors, which was bad because then you couldn't like progress to the next level. Well, now you can't do that. So I've set that health to like 99999, like 9 billion or something. The riot zombie is now able to be killed with melee weapons. So before you couldn't even use a fucking melee weapon on his head, but now you can. You could two-shot the damn thing after taking the helmet off. No longer able to slot items in backpack that's closed. So a lot of players are using that and dropping it. Yeah, fuck that. Not happening anymore. Causing too many issues. Basically, I know exactly the issue, and there's no way I'm going to be able to work around that issue. So disable the back, anybody being able to freaking put it in the backpack at all. Like that, sadly. Sorry. It's just not going to happen for a while. Unless I redo the whole damn backpack system. And I've already done it like 8 times. I don't feel like doing a knife right now. So from okay, so player feedback. Anybody who's tuned into the stream, probably a couple of you all were already watching it and actually engaged that day. I think it was a Sunday, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. When I was working on the slot saving, we came up with a cool little neat idea with the candle and the lighter. So I'll put that in there. I mean, the candle, technically the candle and the lighter are in there. You just can't really do much with it, right? It doesn't slot save, right? Because I've disabled the slot save until it's like 100%. Because I don't want people bitching about me. My fucking save crashed or it's corrupted. I can't save. Well, fuck. I know. So let me. I don't want any bugs. I want to make sure that slot saving is it's good to go. There's like a lot of stuff to consider. It's not as easy as people make it out to be. So updated. So we updated the city map again. You know, obviously we did save the performance. But also we took out the care package that was right in front of you. I think we left that ammo box on there. Jason, he added a MP5 next to one of those SWAT soldiers. And there's actually more weapons and a little bit more ammo spots around the garage and outside the city too. So I added a whole bunch of tooltips too in the beginning of the starting map for more clarity. And I just got fucking negative reviewed today from a Chinese player because he didn't know what the fuck to do. So obviously what I added was not helpful. It was pretty frustrating. So anyway, so he left a negative review asking a question. I was mad because he left a negative review asking a question instead of fucking asking the question on the forums, on Discord, like anywhere else but a fucking negative review. I was kind of getting. I was a little mad today. I might have replied to him a little bit more abrasive than I would normally would have, but yeah. Anyway, I told him what was up. Outstanding major issues. So, anyways, so which made me decide that I probably am going to do some simple Google Translates right now. Maybe put in a quick little hotfix in there because that's just annoying. I don't like. Yeah. Save load. Yep. So I moved save load into slot save until next week's update, probably. Hopefully I'll get it done by next week. I don't think it should take too long. The problem is I don't work on it every day, all day long, because that shit is boring. Number one, and number two, I didn't even want to fucking do the save load system because I already knew how tedious this shit was. I didn't want to do it in the first place. So that's just boring, and I'll do it, but at my own pace. It doesn't matter. There's a whole bunch of other shit I can fix and add to the game anyway. Entry saving, duplicates the key cards, we already know that, and also saved items. that's pretty much it. Patiently waiting every update. Yeah, I've done a great job so far. I'm very excited about this, about the potential of this one. It would be too difficult to apply the ladder climbing mechanics to allow us to traverse over walls. We currently already have climbing slash parkour in place. In various areas. In MP, for instance, you can grab window sills and jump through windows. But yeah. Climbed on top of it, yeah. It's just not 100% off the table to think about what if it's worth adding too much into the game because it may break other things. So I'm just but we have to think about if it's worth adding too much into the game. Top of what we already have planned. Just that. It's not a terrible idea. Longest no ever. What? 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 Longest no ever. Longest no ever. Are you talking about my what I'm saying here? But yeah, it's not 100% off table. We'll have to think about if it's worth adding too much of that stuff into the game because it might bring everything on top of what we already have. Just make everything climbable, problem solved. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not like it's not a bad thing, right? It's not like the thing is like if you put I don't know, that shit's gonna break shit like everything. Like let me see if I get into a map. Like the city map, like so the city map. And I'm guessing this is where he's getting this shit from, because let me read chat, my bad. Would it be easier to do quick save? Because you either could make lighting the candles quick save then interact with the light candle slot save. What? Blush. Nah, that's just not as easy as you think. Saving the game, saving every single state, plus making sure that it's just hard. It's tedious. Just gotta add it. I just gotta make sure all the states that need to get saved are properly saved and then loaded. But there's so much shit in the game right now. This is something that we should have probably started day one. You know, the save system, not trying to do it post release. So it's just a lot of backtracking right now. We make a lot of stuff. I think we could do a lot of climbable and could improve the experience in a lot of ways. Yeah. How much overhead adds if we do that for every vehicle? Like allowing you to climb over it? I don't know. I don't think it should be any overhead though. Like performance wise, negligible. Like really nothing. What's going on with this fucking map? Why is it taking forever? Am I in the right depot? Oh yeah, okay, just want to make sure. Yep. think it's possible to balance Loco versus TP that both sides would be happy? Nah, dude. Fucking teleporters are fucking bitching because the range is too short. Like, the only other way is when I implement, like, the stamina system, which I haven't even got to, fucking stamina system. And sure, I can allow, like, a long range, but the longer the range, the more stamina you deplete, and the longer your teleport is on cooldown or some shit like that. I mean, there's various ways that I could do it for teleporters. There's no fucking way that we're gonna do blink teleport in multiplayer though. Like, that would never be, like, anything fair. Unless everyone was blink teleporting. Yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter in co-op, but in PvP, it does matter. Like, I guess I wouldn't give a shit if in... I don't know, maybe... No, co-op, it wouldn't make sense in co-op either. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What? Victor's blaming himself? For what? I didn't blame myself. For what? I didn't do shit wrong, did I? So, cars. Like, I don't even know where the hell he's hiding. Do we have places that you can hide behind cars? I mean, I guess you can use this weird shit. You could technically just change the fucking collision and make them all fucking things, but man, I think it'd be easier for like things like this if you just make grippables, man, Jason. Like all these static mesh actors, I think you need to start thinking about making them into blueprint actors, and then you can put the grippables inside them, and then you don't have to worry about shit really. Like, yeah. If you're gonna want to do that. Find a workaround for that where everyone else sees the model. Yeah. It needs to work. We have one already, but that shit was broken as fuck. We literally had it for release, but I changed it because that shit was broken. Actually, I think a multiplayer still works. I'm not 100% sure. It does work, yeah, because everybody's complaining about their shit broken. I think. Not 100% sure. Anyway, so today's Funday thing. Today's Funday thing is Victor Trolls. But I don't have a map yet. I didn't even create a map yet. I think if I hit new map level, I think it breaks my game. Maybe I shouldn't do that then. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Let me go find a damn map. I can just make a copy over from my fucking maps. Maps. Test. Something funny and trolly. I just copy this map. I gotta see how Steam leaderboards work. If I could pull down this data or not. I was hoping another thing I was using before is free. It's a free map. But Victor Troll the lol #1. Troll 1. Troll 01. Troll 00. Troll 01. The point of teleport is to eliminate most sickness, yeah. The problem is, like, Fucking locomotion in VR, man. It's fucking ridiculous. No one still fucking knows anything, right? Everyone, this is still new, really, man. No one's fucking 100% on what the fuck is going on if fucking, if anything. So, I mean, everyone assumes they know everything about VR and how to do shit. It's still, everything's still a work in progress. All these fucking blueprints can go away. Why do I have air conditioning units? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna delete this fucking thing. Level, delete you. I don't even care about you anyway. Delete the ready room. Oh, did I delete? I don't know what I just deleted, but whatever. You can delete that shit too. Locomotion core. See, I don't know if core works, but I'm gonna test it anyway. Because it's gonna be part of my... What the fuck just happened? It's like a whole bunch of random deleted shit here. Arcade machine, delete. Event manager, event triggers. I think this is all I cared about anyway. Victor, somebody wants some shit? We're gonna have some shit. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be. Oh my god, there's so much shit here. Maybe I'll leave that in? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I have no plan really of what I'm gonna do. I mean, I have a general idea, but I need to. I don't care about the save. The whole point is not to save. I'm trying to make sure I don't delete what I need to delete. I wanted to keep from this fucking level. Oh, yeah, okay, that's there. I think I can delete all this. I'm the save manager. I'm not saving anything. Victor jump scare. Victor. Okay, I think I can delete all this. Oh, I deleted the ROM save already? Oh, fuck it. I guess I'll delete everything. Damn Italians. You need to play, man. Play with the new update. Tell me if you like it better. Them Italians. You're gonna see with the funny shit I got semi-planned here. Alright, so obviously my level is like ugly. Do I not have... What's that other thing called? This is such a troll map, it doesn't really matter, man. Alright. I guess I could just delete everything, really. Man, I should just delete everything. I give up. I decided to delete everything. I hadn't planned to, but now I am going to delete everything. What else still here? Yeah, the G2 is an assault rifle, a bullet, decal, recast, weapon impact, skylight, delete U2. Okay. Save all that. Should have just done that earlier. Troll. That can get deleted. Okay, maybe not. We'll open. And then I'll hit VR. Hit VR! Where's my trolls? Right. I have a general idea. It's going to be a very simple And this is actually going to help us also probably with flatline. We're gonna see what we can do with with wave shooting, unlimited wave shooter, unlimited wave shooter, plus boss battles. Sup. Take pro manager. Plus leaderboards. This should help also Alex when after he's done with that fire range. Get some leaderboards in there. So we'll have to start little by little. And then flatline for co-op. And more Family X. So will I fix the Sailor problem next week? I don't know. There's no problem. What are you talking about? There's no problem with it. Just not there. It's just not there. I'll fix it. I'll fix it when it gets fixed. No. I'll try to get it done by next week, but I mean, I'd rather take a slow, sweet time fixing that shit. Make sure it's perfect before bringing it out and people complain, oh, shit's broke. Shit's broke. Well, yeah, you fools wanted it faster than it, before. What's going on here? So it'll get done when it gets done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not like we won't be putting out updates. It's just the update that you want might not happen as soon as you want it. Oh shit, I broke the game. Damn, dude. What happened? I didn't even get a fucking crash. It just closed. I literally, all I did, what the fuck was that, dude? Okay, let's do that again. I don't know what happened. Closed off on me. Everybody's so quiet though. Nobody's saying shit on Steam. Oh man, no one's saying shit on Steam. I got like 16 upvotes. We have like over 3,000 freaking players. I only get 16 upvotes. Come on, guys, come on. We can get like 1,000 upvotes, can't we? Come on. So, I got fucking dev vote. Man, somebody fucking trolled me. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Asshole. I guess people don't like updates. So I guess we should stop updating, right? Because somebody obviously doesn't like updates. So what is this percentage at? 16 out of like, I don't even know. Let's go with 4,000 players. So we're not even like 1%. We're like less than 1% of people that actually do any of these things. Any of these things. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Delete. Come on, baby. I don't know what's taking that. Damn, the map's like empty. Why is it taking so long? Contagion VR store page. Who joins? You already can check that. B times. Just check your watch, man. You have a scoreboard in your watch. Alright, we just need to work on user experience, like a lot. Trust me, I know. Single player, online, multiplayer, Steam achievements. Okay. This is the I might have went a little bit. This dude, July 5th. He hasn't played this shit. He played it. He cried. This dude never even like played it after he played it once. He's like, nah. I hate people like this shit. Shit's annoying as fuck. But that's cool though. Man, if I could, I would totally revoke people's fucking free keys. Alright. So who's this guy I met today? No, man, hero. Are we done? What happened to my? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so we're here. All right, let me think about this real quick. I already had this idea of what I've been wanting to do, so I say unlimited, but I don't know what unlimited means, right? It's probably not gonna be unlimited. We could probably do let's start with 10 waves. I don't think 10 waves. So you're gonna do 10 waves. Each wave, we're going to increase the zombie count. So this is all relevant stuff. Like this is not like I say troll and it's gonna be troll, but this is stuff that we're gonna be using for like flatline anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I'm not like wasting anybody's time here. Each wave is increased count. Every 2 waves, boss battle. I got some funny shit going on here. Every 2 to 3 minutes. The bombers. Okay. So hold on a second. So first off, I need to build something, but I can't use any of this shit that I'm not gonna use any of that shit that we have. Shit's all too costly on performance. I just need like a. Can't think of what I'm doing now. I have it. Marketplace. Yay! Everybody's happy about that bullshit. It's 3 dimension now. I never remember what the hell this thing was called. Ugh. If I knew how to do the damn animation blueprints correctly, I totally would do like a little mini bullshit game in here. But later. Where the fuck is my to level? I can never find this one. I need it. I should totally do a 2D game in here. But where the fuck is the thing I'm looking for? I never remember the damn name though. I always have a hard time looking for this damn thing. I have too much random shit. I need to make a game and sell it on the side. All the shit I have, I can make like 10 games. Where the fuck? I can never find that damn thing. What? Man, I just went through this twice. Still can't find it. I should totally do this water. Speaking of water level, make everybody swim in here. Damn, dude, what the fuck? Why can I not see it? I know it's here. Landscape Mountains? It's supposed to be a fucking epic thing. So I just did. Oh, there it is. Holy crap, super good. Man. Create a project. Oh my god, I gotta create a project first. Hold on a second. It's fine, I don't give a shit. Create. I'll be able to create little simple levels real quick. Because I don't feel like fucking around with this shit. We're super good. Think about the watch. Yep, it's the watch. The watch, the watch, the watch. Delete! Delete your feature request. Basketball camp! Next week. Let me sure my kiddo gets there. Kids last week here. Anyway, so I got a negative review. Well, that's opening up. After entering the game in an empty home, there is no one in the empty corridor after going out, and there is no parking lot after the next floor. No purpose. Please tell me how to start the game. Yeah, bro. Let me tell you what. You didn't have to fucking hit me up with a negative review to do that shit. But I did answer the question though eventually. You know, kind of a little bad when I ding, but it's not bad though. Yeah. I probably should have started with. Did you read the fucking sign? Next time I will. Oh, J-Craft. Oops. Oh, is that the one that today he said what awesome experience? Where was it? Outbreak bugs. Yeah, it was J-Craft. I'm gonna read his review for some reason. What the hell? Awesome experience has been generated to a few bugs, but does work tirelessly make first got many gamers to improve and fix all the bugs. I've never seen such passion to the team. Hats off to the team. Yay, so nice. Thank you very much for your. We are very glad you are enjoying the experience. Like you said, you've been hard at work. Fixing many of the as possible in a timely manner. Yay, got more views. Alright, cool. Super good, super good, super good, super good. Oh, what the hell is this shit? I might steal your level. No, I won't. But I don't even know what this is. So all I care about Super Grid is to take the whole thing. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and. Do I have to wait for compiling the shaders? Should I wait? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Alright, great. Over to builds the The branch. Yeah. Content. Do I have Supergrid in here? No, I don't. Supergrid! Copied files. Some cannot be copied. Some files were copied successfully. Okay. No. Let's do that. Perforce. Pending. Actually, yeah, I'm surprised Jason doesn't use this. We're in Dev Branch? Yeah. Where's Supergrid content? Supergrid add. Put a hack compliant task in here. Random aspect plan. Task. Come on. Hacking Blade is so slow today. Why is everything so fucking slow, dude? There we go. Add task. Interim. Save. Duplication. Interim. Save. Held item. And then slot saving. Those are only 3 things I need to do for finish the damn thing. Damn slot save. Or the save load system. Today I'm going to do Troll 01. But only get Troll because I want it to be Troll. Alright, so this is going to get added. Did I re-add it? Oh. Submit. Troll 51. Vector Troll 01. Add in Supergrid to project. Can be very useful for the design at JSON. I don't know why we haven't done that yet. You need some help with your troll level? No, not yet. I just want to block it out real quick. Then you can, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. But I just noticed that I didn't have Supergrid in here. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. Bum ba bum. Bum ba bum. Bum ba bum. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum bum. I just didn't want to use planes. Because honestly, we're fucking having problems with planes right now. Which, I don't know. People are still experiencing the things falling down, so it's kind of annoying a little bit. Alright, so that's cool. That's done. Oh, okay, you just cancel, I don't care. Now I've got Supergrid. Supergrid! I don't know what the hell all this bullshit is. All I need is Supergrid. What are the blueprints for? Oh. Do you have a floor? What's this? Ah! I don't get it. Oh, that's lame. Oh, there we go. Wow, it's not what I thought it would be. I think it'd be on the construction script or something. Look at your damn blueprint. Construction script. Alright, so first I need to add a fucking mesh to this. Oh, I don't know how to use this blueprint. I don't feel like looking it up either. Alright, I'm okay for now. I'll just use the other shit that I know. I'll figure that out later. High res? No, I want a simple fucking... actually, I could probably use this thing. Yep. Where are we? How far are we? We're like really far. Alright, 000. Let's go down a little bit. Can I move this fucking thing down, by the way? Where is the... Oh, can I move you down? Oh, it does go down. So... minus 5,000? I can still see it. Minus 10,000? Yeah, minus 15,000. Ah, cool. There we go. That's good enough. I don't even know how big this thing is, but it's probably fucking big. If they go out, they go out. Alright. See? I just wanted something simple. For now. Now it's time to add some random shit here. Where's the core? Now we gotta figure out if the core works or not. Core. Shit, what's it called? BP underscore AI. What the fuck is the core? Zombie core? Oh my god. I don't know what his name is. What is your damn naming? Zombie AI. Core. Huh? Why is this shit not? Oh, because it's stupid folder name. That doesn't help me. Alright. I should have deleted it from the damn thing. Whoop, to components, AI. What the fuck did he call it? Oh, pool core. Okay. I was on the totally wrong one. So. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd my damn thing go? Oh, did I delete the wrong one? Fucking about now. Spawn point. 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 Oops, why's that not over here? You better not fall, dude. Maybe not, maybe you will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need a player spawn. Do I have a player start here? I don't. Alright, first, let's find out if this shit works. Very first thing we need to do is to make sure that the spawner works. Because this is going to be the basis of our... well, pretty much everything really. Now let's test the spawn. He changed a whole bunch of shit. Auto pool and spawn. Pool. Okay, so this should work. Spawn enabled. Spawn rate. How do I... auto call enabled? No, don't call enabled. I don't want you to call at all. Spawn configured, okay. Zombie behavior type. What's the difference? Zombie should be spawned after. Okay. Start type. Always start wave. Always start normal. Man. Lawrence, I need you to make these tooltips better. That is the tooltip, and that's the same tooltip, and that's the same tooltip. Doesn't tell me shit. Okay. Should help Jason out too later. La la la. Lawrence, can you reduce some of your tooltips for the exposed variables? Your core. Yeah, I don't know what they mean. Enum, maybe put what each enum does. Okay, anyway, I think it should work. We'll find out here in a second. It should just be something really simple. Oh, I forgot my audio's not working. Okay. There's no nav mesh, so I forgot about that. Got nav mesh. Let's find out if that's what the problem is with this thing. What happened to my restream? Oh. Nav mesh, nav mesh. Nav mesh volumes. Pink. Oh, why is it so big? Let's go with probably 400. What? Didn't do shit. 1,000? Oh, it's so weird. What's going on with this shit? 2,000? Oh, okay, that's better anyway. Why? Alright, so got that. Oh, what I'm doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Alright, so zombies don't show up. Alright, let me look at your fucking logic. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? Well, I'm trying to fucking get it loaded, so... That's a good question. Do I have, SP game mode, SP campaign. Technically this would be troll mode, but whatever. SP campaign should have... I have an SP start stat. I do have Zyboy set. Okay. Alright, so we do set it. Alright, so that's not the problem. Ah, fuck it. Let's just go. I don't know shit. What's going on here? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Do on setup from config. 10. Get all actors. Player start. Player start points. Okay. Has run initial setup. Fill true. Test debugs false. Okay. Oh, it didn't do anything after that. What? Wait, what? Why did it... Huh? Oh, something's wrong. Oh, you're coming over here? Spawner, logic, spawner. Do not call. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure something's not right with this. Like, this is happening way too often. I think there's a problem with the fucking spawner. With the performance here. Anyways, spawn points? Oh. What's wrong with this thing? Get spawns from the thresholds? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Watch value. Where's the fucking value? Not in the scope. Oh my god, you're annoying. There we go. Okay, 0. The length is 1? That's the number of players? Current player count 0? I don't get it. Yeah, this is happening way too much. Also, your logic, your spawning logic is occurring way too much. Too fast. I'm in there looking to figure out why spawner isn't spawning in the core. It's like constantly going. I need to check all that. What the fuck? Hold on a second. This fucking, it's like a fucking, Alright, for real though, what do I need to do? Nah, it's definitely not doing it. More than that, it seems. Anyway, can you jump onto my stream and tell me what I am doing wrong? Cause I can't get the zombies to spawn. Find a valid spawn point. I'm doing something stupid, but cash spawn point. Alright, so definitely the spawn points are definitely not. What the fuck? I know there's probably something I'm missing. Oh, here's the spawn points. Why did they call that a range? Oh, I'm doing something really stupid. Do the walls? What walls? Walls? I just have a floor. Let me look at this floor thing. Stop that shit. But, well, let me try that. Okay. Yeah, trace. He's doing that trace there. I don't understand. I don't understand why he did like this. He could easily have done a world static or world dynamic. Custom trace. Let's see. So I need to check my things. Block all AI. So now, do I see shit? See the thing wants from. Huh? What? Oh my god, something. Isn't that what the auto call this for? This is something different. And can you add a bool to allow that? Or force one? I think it's force one. Let me try. Ugh, this is so annoying. Why? Okay, you can go away. Zoom. Alright, cool. This anymore. Zoom. Alright, so I mean, alright, that's fine, I guess. I mean, let's see, can I force this pawn here? Got zombies. How come some of them don't move there? Oh, did I die already? The dog. Why is the dog in this fucking thing? Anyway. That's weird. So, not all move. What's the distance on this thing? Yeah. What's the distance set for the palm throwers? They don't. They just sit there. And they just sit there. Actually, there's a lot of zombies that just sit there. Are they? No, never mind. They just take forever to initialize. Never mind. Alright. Never mind. Looks like it just takes a while for their branch to start up. Some of the zombies attack a lot faster when they spawn in, while others a lot longer. Alright. That shit's going way too fast. I'll never. There's no way. Alright, so if you got those fools coming in. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait till here. So we got the spawn working just fine. They are staggered at start. Oh, so they don't start. Okay. So that's too fast, by the way, in the very beginning. What the fuck? Spawn rate 1.5. Probably just 5 at the start. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, time to start the troll. Oh, I hear something. I need new game mode here. This is the big one. SP start. BP underscore. With the troll. Okay. pretty sure. Multiplayer character. Wow, this guy's not gonna be done yet. I need to do a custom event here. SP. Contagion. Increment death count. Game state. This is first one. Make sure this is the right one. Okay. Create child blueprint. SP Victor Troll. We don't need you here today. What? Wait, what? They said, go home. We don't need you here today. So I said, I need to talk. So they said, what I needed to say to quit a job, etc. Then they said, they got somebody already. Leave your uniform here. Bye. What the fuck? You're working at Domino's, right? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? There's too many underscores here. What the fuck? Game state underscore GS SP underscore Vic. I don't care anymore. Whatever. For now. For this level. SP Troll. Victor Troll. Game stay, SP Troll. Player character, probably use the same one. Player state? I don't even know if I need a player state. Default pun class none. Should be good enough right now. Today's Friday the 13th? Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know how unemployment works in the EU. But in here, if we get fired, we get like, well, it depends. You get, sometimes you get severance pay, and you definitely get, action required. Please link your PayPal account immediately to receive donations on Streamlabs through new PayPal flow. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Streamlabs. My PayPal's already done. Linked in there now. Oh man, it's already 2 o'clock. Man, this day like went by quick. Well, I didn't start work till later anyway. Today I was up late last night. You're a liar. My PayPal's already good. Ain't connected. I need a merch store? I need a Victor Burgos happy t-shirts. Okay, well, you're a liar. Damn, exit out of that shit. Anyway, back to this. That's sad. That sucks. Well, how old are you again, Frostpix? How old are you? You got a lot of life left of you. Should join the military. Should join the military. Free food, lodging, and they pay you. And you're guaranteed a job for at least 4 years. Well, I don't know how it is in Europe, but United States it is. Alright, let's see if we can get this shit working here. Can't really scrum time already, what the fuck? What are the things to do here? Alright, I got too much shit open. Close these damn things open. I need troll and this one open. 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 Let's see. Waves, each wave can increase count. Every 2 waves, boss battle. Every 2 or 3 minutes, zombie bombers. Alright, so this shit's gonna be funny though. So we've got the spawners bombing. Now we need to do after each wave, after each kill. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, my sunburn's still kind of hurting me a little bit. Not like it really matters. I can do all this in the game mode, but have this shit like try to do everything a little less, just one thing. So what do I want here? Let's set the wave. Okay. I don't like doing that, so I lied. I'm gonna do another folder. Controls. Thought I had. I thought I already had a wave thing, by the way. I might already have something. Data table. Let's see what we have here. Wave system. I think. I don't know what the hell's all this bullshit. Probably can delete that later. Let's see what you got going on here. Total spawn rate. Total zombies to spawn this wave. I don't know if we went to weights or not. I don't remember how you had this shit. Nah, I gotta open that shit up again aloud. Let's be character. Cool. Oh, why do I have that saved? I didn't want to save that. Oh, I'll revert that later in a second. Let me revert that real quick. Did not mean to grab that. Revert. Oh, Lawrence.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, so I'm starting off this little wave thing. Do we still have those functions that we created a while ago for the wave system inside the core?
Yeah, and they should all still be fully working. They tie in now with the enum though more than they still use the same balls they used to. Apart from the enum just sets the ball states at the start, so you don't have to like fiddle around with binary logic. I will just grab it for you. Hold on.
What was it called?
There is two. So basically, right? Okay, so you've got three options in the enum. So if you chose in the enum auto pull and spawn, you don't need to do anything. If you chose from the enum auto pull only, the only event you need to fire up is do manual spawning start. So if it's auto pull and spawn, you don't need to do anything. If it's auto pull only, you need to do manual spawning start. And if it is like nothing, so no auto logic at all, then you would need to run. It's up to you, right? If you only want to fill pull, you do manually fill pull. If you want to fill pull and spawn, you run do fill pull and spawn.
Okay.
Because if you sorry, yeah.
No, so what I want to do is just something a quick little wave shooter, so that so we can start doing the co-op mode for Flatline. So I'm just trying to do this as like a little mini test, basically.
Yeah.
So I want to do like 10 waves, right? So in the beginning,
Okay.
I want to call I manually start the spawn in.
The pool,
And then after a certain amount of zombies killed, then I'm just gonna kill all the rest of them, stop the spawn, and then I want to increase the number of zombies and definitely manually initialize the spawner again.
There's another way of doing it if you just want to increase it as well. There's another way of you can literally add arbitrary zombies to this. There's a function I've added where you can just literally fire as many. As
what was that function called?
Right, I'm just going to grab that one for you. That one was. Here we go. Spawn and load AI into pool, and in the event graph, it's the one totally at the top of all of them. Manually load AI into pool is the comment. It's spawn and load AI into pool, and it takes two arguments. It takes the class to spawn, obviously, and it also is a bool, which is increment capacity. So say, for example, if you just wanted to add another zombie into the pool, but keep it at, say, 10 zombies, you would leave that false. If you say you already had 10 zombies, and you wanted to up it to 11 zombies, maximum, can be spawned, with this, you would make that true.
Yeah, but where do I set the new desired zombie count?
Oh, well, I mean, so...
Because before we had, I thought...
You can do that too. You can do that too. This is just another way of doing it. If you want to keep your current desired zombie count, but just add one to it and spawn an extra zombie into it, that's what this.
Oh, reset spawner. This is the one I was thinking about. So right, does reset spawner not work or no?
No, that'll still work too. I was just describing the newer way that was also added for wave mode. So if you already had one, you could do that, but.
I think I think the reset spawner will work better, because if I want to change out the zombies and then how many I want.
If you need to change them, you need to do that. Absolutely. I was just describing. So if you say, for example, you just midway through a wave or something, you just wanted to add a riot zombie to it, you can do it through that one, and you don't have to fuck around with anything that's there. It will just
So reset spawner should be for.
I'm just going to look at the reset and just make sure that logic looks good. So that is going to So reset spawner will literally reset the spawner. At which point you can then, well, it's up to you. You can either enable the spawner again, and just do that, or you can change the config and enable the spawner, or you've got the two options: enable spawner and reset spawner. But I should probably put another argument into enable spawner to ask if you want to spawn after you've. No, because you should. Yeah, because do manually fill push then. Yeah.
Because this is what I want to know. I want to make sure that I have the capability of doing it. So.
Yeah.
So
hello.
I'm gonna go and after the player kills, let's say 10 zombies in the first wave, I'm gonna kill the rest of the zombies, stop the spawner, and then I want to reset the spawn, with the new zombies and then the counts, and then I want to restart then actually start the spawn in. That should be good, right?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, so if I do manual start, so if I do, let's say,
Remember, you need to know whether you want to do manual start or manual and fill.
Mhm.
Basically, there's the
That's
two.
fine. So if
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if I
yeah,
do auto pull only and then I enable manual spawn in, um, then that's when I call it. That's fine. But then how do I stop it? Is what function stops the?
reset like stops everything.
Okay,
Reset spawner
so
literally wipes the lot.
so if
Yeah.
I do reset spawner, then I can input all my new spawn wave whatever,
Yeah. What?
and then
Yeah. That's it.
and
That's it.
then I have to call again do
Actually,
manual spawn in to start it up again.
new config is set from a variable. There's some odd. Hmm. New config. So with the reset spawner, do you want to take it with the new config? 'Cause at the moment, it's
Mm-hmm.
taking new config from the new config variable, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure
Yeah,
why
that's the
that
one.
was.
Yeah, so that's because we wanted to do well. Okay, so this is why I wanted to ask because remember we had
Yeah. Yeah.
the weights. So it was the number of zombies
Mhm.
that could possibly come out. Is that still working? The weight system for the zombies?
Yeah, it should do.
Okay. So again, if I hit reset spawn, it's
Yeah.
not gonna automatically start the spawning. It's just gonna pull them automatically. It's just gonna pull
If you
them or
hit
no?
reset spawner, it is going to one sec with the clear zombies on reset. So if you tick clear zombies on reset, it'll also destroy all the zombies for you.
So it does
It will
manually kill
then,
it.
yeah, it will pause the logic timer, and then it will, yes. So that will actually right. If you choose clear zombies on reset,
Mhm.
it will delete them
Yeah.
all and then start spawning them
So
again.
this
And
is
then,
okay. So this is part of the thing. So definitely want to make sure that's checked then. Okay, there we go. All right, so that should work. And then so that stops. And then if I do manual spawn in, that's gonna start spawning again, right? That should.
yeah,
I'll let you
that
know.
should, yeah.
But,
So it fills the pool again, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
doesn't
It
start,
takes
which
the
is
new
fine.
thing,
Yeah,
fills the
which is
pool, but it
fine.
doesn't start. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I wanted anyway.
Hmm.
I don't see do manual spawning though. Maybe is that
Do
in
manual. Oh, I think
the event
it's
graph?
called do manual spawning start. It's an event in the thing. Type in manual. It should.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. The manual spawning start.
All right, boys, can we get Scrum going? I mean,
do it.
fuck.
Yeah, sure. Just having a brief
No worries.
technical engagement.
No, it sounded important, so I was just holding off.
That's
Nah,
not
it's good.
important.
It's
No,
good 'cause
it's
there's a
just
load of
trolling.
stuff in here, but it's complicated and there's no manual. So,
Oh, man.
Yes, there is.
well, there is. It's word of mouth manual, but
There you go. I'm just working while waiting, so it's all good. Nearly done putting all the new banks in. Well, I've got the banks in. I'm just putting in the events and tying them to the banks now. And Alex saved me a fucking migraine this morning using that bulk action fucking matrix thing, so I can.
Oh yeah, that's
all
really
up.
useful.
Because, man, if I had to do that individually.
Mhm.
All right, everybody here? Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead and get started. All right, so yesterday I finished organizing everything. The WI's end of it is pretty much done, other than tweaking and some shit in the near future, but super organized. All the sound banks are generated, no errors, moving all that shit. I got all the banks in UE4 and now most of the events. And once that's done, then the idea is I start removing events and replacing them with mine. And it should sync up without issue. I can't imagine what will be the problem, but I'll be going through it in stages. So, like campaign, multiplayer, like Dust Bowl, city, garage, apartment, etc. But I created all the necessary audio buses and auxiliary buses, so it should be really nice and organized. I went ahead and set up under each volume bus 2 separate audio buses for 3D and 2D. and then I'll look into HDR later. But that way we can tweak everything on the fly. The way Jeff had it before, we'd have to create completely new structure because it wouldn't have worked. All right, that's me.
Nice.
Alex, go.
Well, I don't have a whole lot to say. I wasn't here for most of yesterday because I was out doing a bunch of stuff for my kid's birthday party this weekend, which just took a bunch of time. Sorry about that. I will probably be working on the melee stuff today, or I don't know. Victor was talking about wanted me to do the firing range.
You know where to firing
What?
range? Yeah,
What?
Yeah, we're at a good point now that I feel comfortable that.
Are you
we can
fucking
start
kidding
working
me,
on the firing
Victor?
range. We're good spot. We're good spot.
All right, quick. I want him to add that, screenshot that, and post it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
I already started Lawrence and mine production schedule for next week. I know Alex is supposed to do it, but we just happened to be in a call and we were just talking about
it makes
no,
sense.
no, that's
It
fine.
makes
Yeah, I mean,
sense.
we just need however the information gets collected is it's fine.
I mean, Alex is going to go over it Monday anyways and do his end of it. So
Yeah, I mean,
if it's there, it's there. I mean, if
I'd
it's
just be
not
asking you guys
something-
anyway. So
Yeah. So I mean, I guess. Well, yeah, we definitely need to go over the production schedule for next week today.
Yes.
yeah,
But yeah.
Mine's very simple. I am just making sure I'm adding all mine and removing all Jeff. That is the goal for next week. I might have that done before next week, but it is a pretty massive project. So, yeah, like I said, I'm ahead of schedule, but still gonna keep it as next week that's the goal. If I can tack on more, which I'm 90% sure I will, we'll get a lot more done, and I'll run it by you guys on Monday. But that'd be me. So let's go ahead, and at the end of this, we'll go over the production schedule with the team. So, Mike, go.
Okay. So yesterday, I made sure to post all of that hotfix all over social media. I updated the MDDB post, and then today I'm going to be playtesting some stuff wherever you guys need me to test. Just let me know.
I have one update. One thing I'd like to request from you. Whenever you put anything on IndieDB, make sure you attach a header image that's relevant to that news story, even if it's stock photo. Like, needs media always. Also, you need to make sure that all our videos are uploaded to IndieDB, as well as the new images, like that wallpaper.
Yeah.
Wait, did we get a new video?
I looked on there and I didn't see the shit. You know what? Maybe the last video I saw on there was the door break. It's possible I missed something else that we. But I didn't see the wallpaper on there. So.
Yeah, let me add that right now.
But yeah, I would.
No, yeah,
I know it's silly, but people respond to header images. I don't know why. It attracts them. It says work is being done. I think your second one didn't have any image. Second news post that you posted on ADB.
The media access code one didn't have a picture.
Here, this is what I'm seeing.
I think I see what you mean. You say.
Okay, when I say header image, I'm talking about within the actual article.
The article, yeah.
Yeah, because I know they have their own imagery, yes, but I mean, when they open up the article, if they only see text, it puts them off and they just close it. That's the norm, and that's something I learned from ZBS days, so.
I got you.
Yeah. Whenever we post any announcement of any kind ever, always have a header image, not a footer image, which a lot of people tend to say they like, but it's not true. It ain't gonna fucking do any good. Header image relevant to that post.
Did you add did you already start the hotfix number 8 there for IndieDB? Or no?
I can post that. Yeah, I can put that right now.
Make sure you're doing that all the time. Every time we do an update.
Yeah, it needs to go out as soon as the update's out.
Did you want me to mention 9 as well on the works?
Just
No,
all
that?
you literally have to do is copy paste that Steam update.
Okay.
I am a little concerned that we're putting out hot fixes and not patches. The only reason for that is people may refer to hot fixes as broken shit that we're fixing, which I'm not saying isn't the
They are
case.
broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it'd be nice to have the word patch every now and then.
Patch. I mean, that's fine. I mean,
I'm just saying, like hot fix sounds like broke. You know what I mean?
it was
And
broke,
that's yeah. Oh, I know it is, dude. I'm saying like just it's perception. That's all I'm saying.
that's fine. I mean, we could change it up to patch. Patch notes number 8.
I think that's best. And then like hot fixes, we should only use that if we're really like we push out something big, and then that weekend or the Monday we fucking put something out. That's a hot fix. You know what I mean? Even though I know what hot fixes are, and yes, these are all hot fixes. I'm just talking about perception here.
Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be our first like patch.
This one?
Yeah.
What patch for what?
Well, it was Thursday. It was supposed to be our first official like patch, not like hotfix. I thought.
Yeah, it was, but things didn't work out the way we wanted either. So
I mean,
it'll be next
I could
Thursday.
rename it a patch. I mean,
It's already out as is. Leave it as is. Next one will be patch.
Kind
No
of
big
related,
deal.
Since we're talking about Mike's update, who's gonna be doing and updating devlogs? Who's gonna post that, and where is it being posted? How's it getting out there?
I thought we
I
talked
talked
about
about
Mike.
it yesterday.
Yeah, Mike on the website.
Yeah.
Okay. So it just needs to be done, right?
I thought we were doing it on IndieDB and Steam News as well.
It should be linked to those places, but
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah, that
all the
doesn't work.
actual
You
blog
don't
needs to be
link.
Oh, I think that's what we were talking about, the guides that we would put them in the. No, I don't think that. I can't remember what the hell we were
I
talking
can't
about the guides.
remember what that fuck was
Yeah.
about now. No
It
clue.
was- It's something.
But I understand what you're saying, Jason. A link for them to follow to our site, and so we get traffic to our site.
a lot of people.
Yes.
I won't lie though. A lot of people just hate link clicking on external.
Yes,
links.
they do. Yes, they
like
do.
hate it with a vengeance, man.
Well, see,
Especially
what they
Reddit people. Holy fuck, do they hate fucking clicking outside of Reddit? Like, oh my god, I got so much backlash because I was linking to Twitch so that for like whatever, it didn't matter. But like yeah, people hate that shit or Discord when it's like this is fucking Reddit, man. We talked on Reddit. We don't want to talk anywhere else.
Well, that's how people are these days. Yes, if they're on IndieDB, they don't want to leave IndieDB. If they're on Steam, they don't want to leave Steam. If they're on Reddit, they don't want to leave Reddit. If they're on our site, they don't want to leave our site. Well, actually, that's less likely to be true. On a site, they're more likely to click those links. So we could just do full posts on Steam News and IndieDB with the devlog. Because what that shows is each of those communities, each of them are seeing content coming in, like significant.
Damn.
So
But it needs to happen. Like this one, it's not gone as smoothly as I'd hoped. Like
What hasn't?
we need to get,
What hasn't gone as smoothly as you hoped?
we need to get it. Like everybody needs to understand.
Streamlined.
They need to have their blog written, like
Oh,
preferably by
I had no
like
idea what you were
Wednesday.
talking about.
the end of Wednesday.
Yeah.
So like Thursday, it's ready to go. Like it can get posted as soon as we, launch the patch. Like we gotta get into a rhythm with this.
yeah, but the thing is just keep it short and sweet, guys. Literally, you shouldn't
It
spend more than
shouldn't
30
take you
minutes.
more than 10 minutes to
You know
to
you love a
write your
wiki
entry.
haiku.
I like the haiku.
Haiku. Do something haiku.
I added some exclamation marks to that
I
haiku.
saw that.
I like
Whew. All right. So yeah, let's keep on top of that, guys. It's minor work, but it gives the community something to talk about.
Well, you'll just be surprised how much more traffic we'll get.
Oh yeah.
Because people, when they see that every week you're patching, every week, it's really good for your
Shit,
game.
man. We've been doing that shit every 2 days, easily. On average. Every week.
Well,
Actually, the
hard
last
fixes-
patch didn't go out since
Yeah.
fucking March, so that was 8 days.
This week was a week, only because shit broke and we a whole different workflow and yeah. It's okay. It was a learning experience. It's sorry.
Especially, when you're in early access, like people will check to see how often do you patch.
Thanks for the
You know,
follow.
like, wow, these guys patch every week, every Thursday. There's
Yeah,
a new
that's
patch.
that's huge for
I can invest
any
into
early
that.
access. Yeah.
So instead of hot fixes, how about or patch? How about
Mhm.
update? Update number.
That's
I don't. Patch or update
Matter?
work for me. I don't give a fuck. Mind you, people think
So-
patch as
Hot fixes
content.
should come out like at most like a day after a patch has been released to
Yes.
address like some critical
The
issue.
patch. Yeah.
And if it's not
Patch.
like critical, like the game's not crashing and people can't progress, then it shouldn't. It should just.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of terminology we use, but the thing is,
Well,
we
the
need
reason
to
I'm bringing up
differentiate.
update and patch, the only reason I have any issues with the terminology on that is because update suggests text, not content.
Right. So like the content push that we're going to be doing,
Mhm.
hopefully next week, whenever it comes out, but like that content update definitely needs to be by itself. Like it's like if we're adding like a new mission or
Right.
start a new mission, like that's content. That's by itself.
There's a reason version numbers existed for that reason. You would go 1.4, 1.5,
Right.
1.6, 2.0, like that.
Right.
And as soon as you hit 2.0, you knew it was a major patch. People got super excited.
Refry.
So-
He looks for updates on Steam once a week. That's what he says.
Just getting warm. All right, Lawrence, go.
Cool. So I wrote a new sort of like alternative to the attack system, which basically it uses a lot of the same logic. So it only plays when there's an attack animation playing, but instead it's tracing an area in front.
Mhm.
And that seems to work a lot better, and that fixed a load of stuff. And the other main one is changing the Arbo settings a bit, so zombies aren't mashed into each other. And then after that, I just started fiddling around with physical animations again, just to like, without enabling it on the whole project, just to see. They are definitely better with the new physics assets. They definitely are, but just need to fiddle around and make sure they're not going to fly anywhere.
Oh, did you get a chance to check out the? I set up just Curtis so far because I just wanted to test it, but his LOD, his second level LOD.
I didn't realize. I'm going to totally check
Yeah.
it out.
So hopefully
Well,
it's
fewer
missing
bones
all
and
the
shit.
face bones and hand bones and stuff. I
Nice.
don't really, like go crazy and like go in detail and stuff. I just figured
Yeah. I'm just going
run a
to
test with a bunch of Curtises and see if that actually improves anything.
Right.
Do you know roughly what distances you said? Actually, no, I'll just look. That's totally cool. No.
I don't remember.
Well,
I think it's
I'm gonna-
I'll look,
occupied
yeah.
screen space, but
We're
like in
gonna-
VR, it's not that. So
Speaking of LODs, we need to go through the map and fix a shit ton of them. Like those bags just outside your apartment, it has an LOD. The closer you are, it looks uglier. So you have to move back just a little bit, and it cleans up.
which bag?
The suitcase. It's got this weird shadow thing on it when you're super close to it, and then when you move away from it, it pops and it looks the way it should look, and then further back. Yeah. Plus, some of the LODs they pop way too soon, and it's way too noticeable.
Here's the problem, and I guess there's a way to fix it if we had the engine source and just tweak one variable somewhere. But because of the way VR works, the screen is essentially twice as big as it is like pancake screen, and so the LOD values are half as much as they are. So like all the defaults are probably good for regular game, for flat screen monitor, but for VR they're all screwed up.
Really? Because I get the sense, because I'm talking like 2 feet away and they pop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Things popping up closer than they should be. Like the distance or the screen space is half the size or twice as much, or however you want to figure that. I don't know. I'm just saying, like for VR, we probably are going to have to go through and tweak a bunch of those things because the LODs are now too aggressive.
Yes.
Eventually, though, especially after 420, we should probably consider going to the source engine so that we can actually start doing fixes ourselves and stuff like that. It's a little bit of a pain for everybody. They're gonna have to constantly be downloading updates when we say, hey, we just updated the engine. You need to fucking do this before you break the damn project. But I mean, there's a lot of shit that like any of us could probably go in there and start tweaking and making it better. Like there's a lot of shit that we can cut out that to make VR to make the game just run a lot smoother than
With
it
source build,
is right now.
nav links are no
Just
longer
just
shit
do
as
me a
well.
favor and never reference it as source engine again.
Source engine.
I'm
Sadly,
just
that's
saying.
sadly that's
like
what we
like
call
I
it.
panicked. I'm like, is
Call
this
it a
a
custom
fool's
engine.
joke?
Sadly.
Custom
I want to
custom
switch over to
engine.
source engine.
That's
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not funny, guys. It's not.
I don't know what else
It's
to
cool,
refer
man.
to.
I've got hammer open already. Let's get
Rocket.
cracking.
Rocket.
You mean Worldcraft?
Rocket.
Oh shit, we're going that. Wait, was that? Oh yeah, it was really in the beginning. Was that?
Yeah, it was
I thought
originally
that was just with
called
Gold
Worldcraft.
Source.
Yeah.
No. This is before Valve got it. This is back when it
Oh,
was
fair. Yeah,
right
yeah.
when we were working on it for Quake and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And then fucking Valve picked it up and called it Hammer and
Mhm.
didn't really change anything. It was
Wow.
awesome.
No, it's still not got changed at all.
Mm-mm.
All
right, let's move on to the next because Victor keeps interrupting and
Mhm.
dragging us out.
That's not
Paul. Paul, go.
I spent my yesterday on the pin zombie, so I got a rotation system back on. So they detect you, they wake up, they rotate, they reach their arms towards you, and they do everything they should be doing with proper delays and proper blending. Now I just need to get the attacks working, and then technically the pin zombies will be back where we were and even better.
Fantastic. Just in time for hotfix number 9.
Number
What?
9.
What is hotfix over 9? I thought we were doing patches weekly.
Wait, that was a joke. Yeah.
Because I call them hot fixes.
Yeah, he does.
It doesn't matter how we call it, just how you get submitted.
It does matter, right? As long as it gets. Yeah, exactly. No
Fuck
one cares
that.
what they're called.
Perception.
Everybody,
They care.
I don't
People
know.
are weird.
To be honest, people are like that. Well, I don't think they care about the thing before the number. All they see really is like, hey, number 9. They already did fucking 9.
You know, you're right. Marketing is a joke. PR is a joke.
PR's a joke. Fuck that shit.
Like
You know what,
advertising.
people-
Nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Nobody.
Do you know what people don't care about you writing a fucking 20,000 words blog about what you've done? All they care is just a fucking list of the fixes you've done. That's literally the only thing care. Like, if
Actually-
I-
only
actually-
that's the
Actually,
only thing
ha-
I
care-
care.
Paul
90%
cares
of
about.
people, 90% of people probably don't even read the patch notes. They
Exactly,
probably
but
they probably just
they're
join the
all-
game. Oh, they see an update, they just play the game, and they hope to see something new. Like that's all they I don't think
Oh.
anybody should read that shit.
That is not 90%. That's going to be like 70%. I
There's still a
agree.
lot of
Not a lot of
people.
people
Yeah.
read it. But the thing is
need to
when they
write it.
see the name patch 2.4, that shit gets them hard.
Okay.
Not hotfix.
I don't care. We're already over the whole terminology. I already agreed. Let's change the terminology. Okay.
I mean,
I'm
they-
just
they are
explaining.
different things.
I'm explaining
That's
this
it, yeah. I mean, a patch is a big thing. A hotfix is like you're not bulk patching. You're just like shit. This shit needs to get the fuck fixed.
I added a ladder.
Right now, yeah. Hmm.
If
The ladder
anyone
works,
cares about-
guys.
Anyone cares about anything, they're gonna care when we release another mission. That's what you're gonna fucking care
Oh
about.
yeah,
Campaign.
no, definitely.
Content
Next campaign,
update
they're
number
gonna share
one.
it
But
in
we
that
also
time.
have proof that dev blogs actually garner quite a bit of attention and feedback. So, Paul, you're wrong.
And you need to write it.
But you're wrong.
Not just bullet point everything.
Oh yeah. Don't do bullet points.
Why not?
Do a paragraph like everybody else.
Because you're forging a
Hotfix
relationship
patch
with
9.
the customer is reading about the game, and you need to talk to them like you're saying, "Hey, here's what I did to make the game better," not just
Yeah,
like list off.
That's exactly what I did.
No.
No.
You bullet pointed everything you did. You need to actually write it like you're talking to somebody, having a conversation. Here's what I
Yeah,
did.
but that's exactly how I would say it.
Yeah, but
That's the
I think the problem is that's how Paul talks.
Bullet point. bullet point. Fix.
It's literally- that's
rotation.
just
He
like-
sits
bullet
down
point.
for a date,
This
drinking
is-
some coffee.
It's
All
like,
right,
yeah, no,
bullet
that's it,
point
what you're
number
doing today.
1.
Eating cereal, getting drinks, sitting down, playing VC.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
All right,
Ask me
all
to
right,
summarize
Paul.
my day,
I
I'll
need you to
speak like that.
pretend you're a fucking human being and not a PC.
Well, if you want, I can sit down with you for like 5 minutes or something. Just write something that simple.
If you don't
Like,
mind
what-
my kind of humor, I don't mind humanizing it, but I will interject jokes.
I can
That's
just say,
gonna happen.
you don't even need to sit down with me. You can just take my bullet points and write it any way you want it. It's just like,
Just to convert them from bullet prints to full stop space.
it's just, I don't know.
No.
I understand why
I
they
get
need
what
to
they're
be
saying, man. I
sorry
get what
about
they're
it.
saying,
Like, I say
I
it's
think
only
it's just for
relevant
those
to what's
people who
done.
just to make them feel more like a part of the team. I understand the purpose of it. I do. For those people who do read it, to feel like they're getting an insight into the mentality of the people.
Exactly.
as much as they may or may not actually be getting that, regardless, that's the
Just in
intention.
case anybody
Right.
was wondering.
It's
what
just
the
so
fuck
This is
is
not for the
that?
inefficient.
people who
Why
don't
would they
give a
just
shit.
write
This
the
is for the
story?
people who
What
do.
the fuck is this
We just-
thing?
Like, I know, just when they see it, they can just see it's just like, oh
Okay,
yeah, there's
this
just
is what we're
this guy
talking
writes
about.
some random fucking haiku. What a weirdo. And like,
No,
there's just
what I mean
guy
it
just
is
I don't know,
like-
just have a laugh about it and just think
If I'm
like,
gonna
yeah.
write a 200-word paragraph describing how I fixed one bug, I'm gonna just write a
You
one-line
don't
saying
have to.
this
No,
bug
I
has been
just did, like,
fixed. What's the
5 lines.
difference?
I just did 5 lines. It's just, I don't know.
Everybody
It's
wrote
almost like.
All right,
it's the
all right,
difference-
all right. Enough.
I'll talk
enough.
to you about it later. I'll talk to you about it later. It's fine. Okay.
It's something we're going to be doing, and there's good reason behind it. And not
Yeah,
everybody
that's
likes
what I
everything that
have
we have to do. So, yeah.
And
Fun.
Paul wrote bullet points.
How about GIFs and bullet points? Fucking done that.
Well, gifts are cool. People
Someone's
like
not
gifts.
like the others. I guess I need a picture. Everybody has fucking pictures except for me now. And Paul. And actually,
What?
Lawrence. Lawrence doesn't have pictures either. Never mind.
What would you mean I don't have
It's okay.
pictures? I put
I don't-
pictures. Oh,
No,
wait,
you
wait.
didn't.
Oh, you mean, do you want me to put pictures in there? It's,
No,
Yes.
don't. Because then I don't
Alright,
have
yeah,
to
sure.
do it either. Fuck. I'll
No,
leave it-
you all have to do it.
But
Stop
the
being
problem is-
lazy.
no,
It's not a requirement that you
that's-
have pictures.
I can honestly say
I'll
that
put
the
it.
reason why for me and Victor is different is because you guys are basically
Really?
artisty people.
Did
do
you
know, honestly,
see
look-
my fucking picture?
Your picture's lame, Brian. Like, no one's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
understand
but
that
to be
shit.
honest, that didn't
Exactly.
look cool at all. Like,
No.
that was just
Oh,
like
that
doesn't.
face filler.
It's
So
okay.
you literally just, even if it's a brass, like, I don't know, to be honest.
I'm just gonna put my candle in there. The candle and lighter that I did. That's all.
I tell you
Here's
what,
two assets I didn't create.
Here's two assets I did.
This is the- That's what I'm saying. That's what me and Lawrence are saying. Like, we write the logic. We don't write any fucking, like, we
Yeah.
don't do any, like, art shit.
I'm fucking with you guys. We don't need the art.
No, that's good. I'm gonna do a.
It's
the
going to
candle
only
and
fucking
the-
affect level design and art assets. That's literally maybe any type of graphical user interface, shit like that. But I mean,
do like a profiler though. Like you can absolutely post a shot of the profiler and show like
Sure.
before and after if you're optimizing something. No,
Sure.
But they won't understand it. They literally
Well,
won't understand
it doesn't
Some
matter.
will.
Some people will.
You'd be surprised how many
Yeah,
game
really.
developers play and read blogs.
Fair enough. Yeah. In that case, yeah, we can do that.
could you do
You
that?
Either way,
guys-
though. Like, otherwise,
you
I'm just
guys
going to put a
read-
minute-long GIF of 1,000 zombies, assuming like from a crowd into the shape of the troll face.
Again, this blog is not for people who don't give a shit. It's for
No,
the
that's
people who
true,
do
that's
and
true.
want to read it.
So
Yeah,
is
I
this
mean,
a
the thing
blog
is,
or is it patch
if I
notes?
have a good pick, I will. If I have a good pick, I'll put it in there. Trust me, I will, because I love a good pick. This week, unfortunately, like it wasn't really a good pick week.
Here, I just made a pick.
I could have done the picture of Eugene flying away, but it wasn't that cool. Like just
That,
like,
that it'd have to be a GIF.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It was a GIF, so
Didn't do it.
All right, Jason, let's get you going.
I just want to make this clear.
No,
No, if you guys are expecting me to write a proper blog with pictures and gifs and everything in detail about my approach
we
and everything
we
working,
clearly said
will
not to
take
do
5
that.
minutes,
We
it's
this
gonna
will
take
clearly
take way
said
more
not
than
to do
10
that.
minutes. I'm just
We
saying, like,
clearly said not to do that.
yeah, because you said like you were supposed to spend 10 minutes on this. So 10 minutes is exactly how you just list off all the bullet points and what you've done and you move on.
It took me 2 minutes to write mine.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
you
Alright,
didn't
cool,
even have to put
so-
everything there. You just literally write a
Oh,
couple of
shit,
things,
why is
like,
it so
like
big?
literally,
You don't have to
like
list
yo there,
everything.
I'm Paul.
You
I
don't
did
need
some
to copy
shit
and paste
this
your
week.
Perforce log.
I
in
like-
there. You just need to
yeah,
describe what you did, what were your
Yeah,
focus
just like
over the
zombies
last
are
week.
attacking much cooler now. It's going to be much more badass.
All right,
Trust me, you'll love it.
basically what you do during Scrum, do that in text.
Why everybody got some big ass pictures?
I'm going to try and find some fun pictures now.
That's
I'm gonna
literally
get- I'm
what I
gonna-
did.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do
Is
15,000.
it too late now? Haven't you already posted it, or have you not
No,
posted
no
it?
one's posted that shit.
Alright.
Go ahead and
I-
delete my picture. That was just to fucking for you
Yeah,
guys.
let's
This
find
thing's so
some
big.
funner
That's
pictures.
just so ridiculous. What's that?
I don't.
Do the
no,
pictures have to be relevant, or can they just be amusing?
No.
If you think they're relevant, they
Okay,
feel
fair enough,
like
fair enough.
They're useful
Yeah, had to
Yeah,
ask,
you
had to
know.
ask.
to put emphasis or better get your point across, then use a picture.
I'm just
Not
waiting for
required.
everybody to blame the audio on me. It's like, oh, so Brian's the one who fucked everything up.
Hey,
yep,
there you
yep,
go.
that was me. That was me.
All right, okay. Can we have gifs in there? Are gifs allowed or not? I didn't understand.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna need to provide a link to the gift though. 'cause
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
No, I've got it
working
all posted for you. No, I've got that. No problem.
Etai, fuck.
All right, I'm going to give you the 64 by 64 block of zombies where every Eugene explodes into a ragdoll.
Oh, by the way, footsteps don't work anymore.
I didn't touch them.
Oops.
Well, just to let you know.
Okay. Who broke them?
They sometimes work.
They
If
sometimes
you
work. Yeah.
walk on
What
the
the
stairs,
fuck?
they start working, and then you get off them, they stop working sometimes.
That
Is this
sounds
because
like,
of the new fucking pathing or no?
it sounds
Like,
like
what
the wise component is going underground.
The
Like, that
pathing
would
won't affect the movement of it. We need to. It could be that it's underground. We can have a look at it together. I've got no problem. But the
Was that
pathing won't-
reverted?
That's more of an explanation.
What was reverted?
The fix that we did for a while back.
No, nothing's been reverted. If it doesn't work, something broke. Somebody broke it.
No, I didn't touch it.
No, I mean, the only thing I can think of is, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? It's fucking could be either animation blueprints. I don't know if Paul, if the player is under the new animation blueprint or not, or
What player? What player? What are you talking about?
VP underscore what Contagion player or something.
I am not putting anything in the new animation blueprint non-zombie related. So players, Nike, and everything that's running, not with that one. No.
Well, I'm gonna have to go through and look at all the commits in the last fucking week. Good times.
Don't do that. But first thing, just make sure that it's actually trying to play the sounds before you do anything. Like, it's not even worth going through commits, because it's either
Right.
gonna be playing the sounds and not working, or not playing the sounds. Like, that's where I would start.
You put
Yeah.
salt and pepper? Oh, you're so sweet.
Like, it sounds like if it's playing the sounds on the staircase, but not anywhere else, I would bet $5 that
It's playing under the ground again.
just underground for some reason again. Because that would explain, like, on the stairs, it wouldn't be, because it's,
Is it in the entire map? Like, what about the apartment? Do you hear it in the apartment? Your room.
I don't remember. I
I don't
haven't
even
listened.
pay attention. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to the footsteps. Well, my wrist is
Okay.
broken anyway. The audio is broken, so I need to figure that shit out.
I just been doing optimizations here and there. I did some lighting stuff today. I did my searchables pass on campaign for city and apartment, so there's more stuff to find, more weapons, more ammo. Added batteries to searchables, so you can find batteries now to recharge your flashlight.
Holy shit, that was hot. I almost burned myself. Oh, I did
Did some
did burn myself.
optimizations in the city today, inside the garage and out in the city. And today, I think I'm going to be taking a break actually right after Scrum, and then when I come back, I'm going to go ahead and do what I talked about the other day and I'm going to recreate a new apartment on the bottom floor, just outside the lobby. So players can then spawn there. And I'm going to see about keeping it attached to the apartment and getting rid of that apartment level, so it'll just be like attached to the building without having to do a separate load. But we'll see. I need to talk to Victor about that, because we talked about your apartment was always like the safe room, like you'll never have zombies in there, because eventually we want zombies breaking into the apartment building you have to deal with. So maybe, I mean, we can decide it right now. Do you want me to keep it like a separate load when you go into your apartment?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
you know, they run into they open up the door, they're safe. That's okay.
Okay.
That's fine enough. Yeah.
All
fair
right.
enough.
We can always change it out if.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'll be doing probably the rest of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that now, and I'm probably gonna honestly just redo that entire apartment level. It sounds like a big ordeal, but it's not. It's like a day's work. I'm gonna optimize, because I don't think it runs as well as it should. Not the.
You're talking about hub
I'm
apartment,
not
right?
talking about campaign. I'm talking about
Hub apartment.
hub apartment. Well, yeah, that building, because I got too much shit in there right now, I think, and I'm just gonna clean it out and do some stuff that's a little different.
Really? I mean, it looks really nice. Like I mean,
Well, you'll see. It'll be worth it, and like I said, it's only gonna take me a day. It'll be worth it.
I need feedback too on these. I mean, these are so pretty much temporary, but still, these damn UX little tooltips that I've been fucking doing. If anybody sees anything, any corrections or like what the hell, these are temporary because the tutorial system is gonna take a little long to actually get right. But
Yeah. I don't like that you put it right on that diary thing, but I understand why you did it.
yeah, yeah. Like I need what I would like
What
to
it
have.
needs is a frame and
It
a
he has.
opacity layer.
Honestly, dude, we need to just bite the bullet, do a proper intro tutorial to the game the first time you have to play through before
Yeah.
you can do shit.
That's fine.
That's
can
the
do
only
that.
way we're ever gonna really fix this.
Well, I don't think it's
And
gonna
now
be
that we
fixed.
have the scripting manager, like, we could probably do that, and it won't probably take that long to do it. So, I mean, I'm game if you are. It's like sometime you want to bang that out real quick.
Yeah, we can try that. We can do it.
Gang bang.
Put that on the production schedule. Gangbang.
I mean, we're just gonna fake audio for that shit too. So just like the way you did the garage intro. I mean, Brian did a good job with that. You could probably bang out the same audio that we need for the intro tutorial thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jason, I'll probably be hitting you up later today to do what I said I was going to do yesterday. But yeah,
What was
like I
that?
said, it was just 10 minutes, just going over my test run.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Victor, at least you.
Ooh, so I did a whole bunch of UX little tooltips and shit for the diary, and added a couple one thing so people, because there are a lot of people that don't realize that they can go outside this damn apartment. So I made this fucking big sign and an arrow pointing towards the door.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier.
That you can go out the damn door, and there's shit out there to do. And then on the tooltip on the diary itself, when they press trigger, it cycles through a whole bunch of like information, and it's very wordy. Sadly, I try to be as I try to condense it down as much as possible. But these are like really like the hard hitting things that people didn't know what the fuck was going on or how to use it. So I just wanted to like enforce it just before they actually get into the game. But we have an issue now. Fucking Chinese and Japanese people can't read fucking English, right? Well, I mean, most countries can't, right? Basically, any non-English speaker doesn't know what the fuck any of that shit says. So they're just clicking right through. Or actually, I take that back. There was a Chinese player today that wrote a negative review because he didn't know how to fuck to start the game. He went outside. He did see the arrow, so he understood the arrow that way, right? So he left the apartment, and then he had no clue what the hell he was doing because it didn't start the game. So that's basically what he wrote in his review. I left the apartment, but I had no clue what to do. Please help. Like, I don't know why he wrote a negative review and asked, like, he could have, like, easily gone on the forums or on
Because
Discord.
he's a fucking consumer. They always do that.
I know. But that's kind of like the cheap way out. So anyways, I wrote him a nice little, well, it wasn't very polite. It was like,
God.
but it was good enough. It was, like, really good.
Are you a fucking moron?
I didn't say that. But I was like, hey, I kind of said it stupidly because I was like, obviously he couldn't read because he's obviously typing the damn review in Chinese, so he probably couldn't read the damn thing in English. So I was gonna do some damn shit, like real quick stuff in Google Translate, just real quick stuff. And,
I just see
like,
fucking Victor charging the guy's door. Why don't you love me? All right.
Yeah. So anyway, and then there was like a fuck ton of damn bug fixes yesterday. And I mean that was a good majority of the fixes that went out last night, and then obviously, getting the game.
I think we
or
need to
getting
add
the
more
patch.
fuse objectives.
Oh yeah, people don't. Yeah, dude. Those fuses, I don't even know what's wrong with the fuses still. Like, it's a really
that's
weird
just
bug.
insane.
We spent too long on that yesterday. But I mean, good news though. Somebody who had issues with the fuse thing and like the whole game overall, hit us up this morning in bugs. He's like, yeah, excellent job, team. You guys did a good job. I was able to play to the end, no problems, no crashes, and he said there was still some performance issues in the damn city map. He hasn't responded yet. Like, I need his specs first off and where he had his damn.
I mean, out of all the
issues.
maps, the city is the most graphically intensive.
Right.
There's a lot of shit in there though.
There's a lot of audio in there
And you
too, and
can
I'm
see as
working
well,
on
because
that.
You've got such a good viewpoint. You're not just in a narrow corridor. You can see so much shit.
What I would like
So-
to do, I think this would be a really good thing to do, is actually stream out the garage once they're past the sniping sequence. So
It's not
basically,
gonna help.
okay, Mister.
It's not. You're not rendering it.
There's still shit that's going on in there, though, right?
The AI, but we can kill them. But that's all you're seeing. You're not seeing any of the geometry or anything inside there. It's all occluded.
Don't lie to me, bitch.
So streaming is not going to help you. The only thing, like I said, that we can do that's really going to give gains is if we can turn off AI. Like once you've cleared the garage, if they're not in sight, any AI that was in there, just
just sleep them.
Because it's
or you can just literally, you don't even have to kill them.
Zombie, and now you got those 20 zombies still alive roaming
If I can get a word in, look, you don't have to kill them. Like, there's a function in there called freeze AI, so we can literally put a trigger volume. Once you go through there, it freezes the AI of any of them there. If you walk back in, you can unfreeze them and they're back where they were. There's a function for that.
We should just allow them in the damn garage. We should just close the fucking garage door down after they get up there, make some kind of weird event, and done deal. And then kill any AI that's inside the garage.
Or freeze them.
Well, we should delete them because there's no point.
Yeah, if you aren't allowed back in, then you can do it. I just thought, like, because they were talking about
I know.
They'll still be open instead of them just mysteriously puffing into the ether.
Freeze them.
Yeah, just poof. Yeah, you can freeze them, but at the same time, that's the.
I mean, there's still like a lot of stuff that we need to figure out the optimization. And if we're gonna plan on adding the core plus other zombies plus other shit, we definitely need to start thinking about how to optimize that bigger maps overall. Like we need to come up with a plan of how to optimize like sections of maps when they're not A, rendered, B, not at all close, the player's not even close, or not even like
Well, you divide them into sections. At that point, we'd start looking at it like we do with Source. You divide them into chunks because you can't have everything on at once. So that's a sensible way of doing it.
But I don't know. Other than that, I mean, pushed out the damn update last night. People are happy, seem happy, but
good.
Today I'm fucking around because I've already worked over my hours. I was like, well,
No,
if
yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna work, if I'm
You
gonna
took
work
like 3 days off.
if I'm
Don't
gonna
lie.
work today, I'm gonna do a fun day today. So I've been working on this troll day. It's not really a fun day. I mean, it is fun day for me, but I'm working on the wave, like how I would do a flatline, how flatline's gonna be. So this is kind of like a little interim flatline thing for single player, so people can just go in there and have this like infinite. Well, I don't know how infinite it will be, but infinite wave mode. Basically, they're gonna have high scores, and they're gonna compete against each other with the scoring, and it should give them some time in there, and they can fuck around, and it'd be troll. It's gonna be troll as hell.
Where's fucking voice? You there?
But anyway, so all this little thing of this shut up with flatline, the co-op mode. When we do the wave mode in there too, so it's not all lost.
There's a pretty big difference. I'm not going to get into it now, but like the way you're describing, like what you're doing with how flatline's actually going to work, like.
Well, I know. I'm just saying the
objective mode.
The basic, yeah. Other than objective modes, though, I mean, it's basically a wave shooter. Like the background, the base mode of flatline is it being a wave shooter.
Like the waves are going to be objectives.
Huh?
The objective being completed is like when
it's
you
based
complete
off
that,
the objective
it's
complete.
Not advances to another objective, and that's like considered like a new wave. So yeah, we'll be scaling.
Yeah,
and shit like that, but
I mean, but basically it's roughly the same thing where I can easily translate it and figure out if there's any kind of bottlenecks with like AI, if AI can break during wave mode, stuff like that. Like this is gonna be good before getting into the big thing, big people.
What about
you
the
need
big
some
people?
obnoxious music in there, man. Your troll room.
Oh, there's gonna be some good music, not in that that lame music that you put in there, but for that sniping sequence.
You need some of your hype stream music.
Oh no, I can't use any of this.
All right. Was there anything else?
Is anyone gonna be working this weekend? Just wondering.
Yep, I am.
That should be. Well, Saturday probably not, but
I'll be gone tomorrow afternoon, but I'll be back early, and then I'll be working after that. And my son's like family birthday party event is on Sunday, so I'll probably be working very little on Sunday, but I'll be working basically like a almost full day tomorrow.
Nice.
Why? What's up?
No, I was wondering if I did something crazy, if I was gonna mess with anybody, but I don't think I am. I didn't do anything crazy. Eventually, I want to. I don't know. I want to try out fucking Unreal Engine 420 on the project, but I can just create a branch. It's not a big deal.
Another branch.
Another branch, just to test it out and see if what we got going on over there.
If we ever move to another branch, though, please let me know on Friday so I can download a week.
Over the weekend, yeah.
Yeah. That's when we download it over the weekend, not over the week. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Well, we are. Yeah, so I guess I'll give you all a heads up. We definitely are going to do 420 update, so we are going to have another branch. So
Yes.
but who knows?
Yeah,
That's-
but I need to kind of
Are
know
we
on
gonna
Friday
go
so I can start
420 or
downloading
are we
on
gonna wait
Friday.
for 421.
No, 420.1. We'll wait for.
Okay.
But I'm pretty impressed with all the bug fixes they've done for 420 so far. They've taken their sweet ass time, so it should 420 should be like one of the better launch releases that Unreal's had probably in the past 10 releases. So
Well, there's hoping. Bloody hoping.
but yeah, we should see some performance increase in 420, and there's a lot of cool little new stuff for 420.
Stop saying 420, please.
420.
God, I hate that number.
YOLO.
Yeah, I fucking hate both.
Vape every day. Yep.
Do we want to create some like wallpapers, like official wallpapers, or
Didn't we already do that?
did we?
Yeah,
I
we
know
just-
I made one that I personally use, but I
Are
don't
you
know
talking
if
about?
we-
We're talking about Nephis' work, right?
No, we're talking about like screenshot stuff, right?
like? I don't know. Do we have wallpapers?
I mean,
We could use more. We could use more.
why can't we just use the screenshots for wallpapers?
Well, we can if he does a beauty shot.
Oh, he wants to do sexy fire or something.
It needs to be sexy and in the right colors, and then it needs to be edited. It needs to fucking. Screenshots are cute, but people don't use them as bad.
So yeah, Jason, if you want, spend some time, make some sexy ones.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure people would like it, especially on in the community.
And I shared out some in Discord one day, the one that I use for my desktop.
The one
People
with
were asking for more.
the Magnum on the desk. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? Anybody got anything else?
I'm just
So,
working.
Alex, are you gonna do shooting range or are you gonna do melee?
You know what do you guys want? That's
Shooting range.
I think
I want
shooting range
shooting
would be a
range.
little easier.
yeah. I'll probably get more done with the shooting range because there's still a bunch of stuff with the.
There's
Melee
still
stuff.
LD work I gotta do for shooting range, but I'm waiting till see like, some
Yeah.
like playable shit to know like, hey, I need to.
So you think
completely
you'd be
change
able to
out.
knock that out and get it done like 100% by next Thursday, Alex, or Wednesday actually,
The
Alex?
shooting range?
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's try to get that out to the PlayStations, and then that'll be one of our first content releases.
Make
for
sure it's on the fucking schedule with screenshot posters. Just saying.
Well, that's what we need to do right now. Then we need to do a production schedule.
All right, let's get that done.
Shooting range.
We want to do the. Well, I guess this is for next week, right? Friday.
Yeah, we're working on next week's. Just today.
Well, Brian, what are you doing?
I told you exactly what I was doing at the very beginning, so you
Man, that
wouldn't
shit
ask
was like
that
an hour
stupid
ago.
fucking question.
Why
All
don't
right,
you look at it then?
I am working on. I told you, just getting rid of everything Jeff and putting everything me in to UE4. And then tackling any issues that come up, if any come up.
By the way, Brian, I wanted to
Yep.
let you know when I was doing a cleanup today in the city map, reorganizing it, I realized that there was a Unreal Engine audio volume still in there that was engulfing the parking garage. So I deleted that,
What?
and it was
Why?
being used. It was active.
What
and
the fuck?
everything, So
What was it using for? What was it used for?
it had. Well, originally I had something in there. It had
Oh.
like It's
Like about ambience or
basically
something?
reverb settings for like a parking garage, and it sounded really good. But I've since deleted it. But I have no idea how it's gonna affect the sound inside there now.
Oh yeah. So Brian, when are you gonna start doing the volumes, the reverb volumes, and all that good shit, attenuation volumes, whatever?
Probably after I have everything in.
Okay.
Kind of how that works.
The grenade something, and I don't mean to like highlight, because I know like there's a lot of shit everywhere that needs a lot of work, but it really stood out to me when I was playing campaign this afternoon or this morning. The grenade, I took it up on the so once I got down to the street level, you advance down the street, and then there's like this building with where like the wife's car is that you can climb up on there. There's 2 ladders. You take the first ladder and then the second ladder to get to the very roof.
I have a general idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so I used my grenade up there. I threw it down to my left, like headed the direction towards the finale. And there's a zombie that's eating, like a dead body down there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
When the grenade blows up down there, it sounds like it's almost like an 8-bit sound to it. It sounds like the grenade at that distance. It just sounded. You need to hear it for yourself.
I'll need to go through and try it. I'll do that later.
Yeah.
But what I want to do first is get all my audio in so that this is super simple versus me fixing his and then fixing mine and then
Those portals are still touchy, by the way.
I'm going to go through with all the shit from. I mean, we're gonna leave it as is, so that thing is I'm still learning UE4. I've got Wise down. I'm very happy with what I understand. Now I have to do the other end of it, and I'm gonna be using his shit as reference and then fixing it. And then once I understand how it works, I've already done the research on portals and rooms. I just got to keep jumping on it when I get a chance.
Okay.
Right now, I'm trying not to get distracted because there's nothing I can fucking do about anything until it's in.
Are you getting bug reports for audio?
What do you mean?
Is anybody bugging like broken portals where you'd be standing inside the hallway and you're shooting in
I've
front of
not
you, but the gun sounds?
Well, people have definitely commented on.
If people are commenting, I've not. It's not been brought to my attention much beyond what you guys said.
Yeah, the problem is I don't think the playtesters are actually looking out for the sound issues as much as they should be. So
they need to.
We need to come up with actual like guidelines. Basically, me and you, Jason, we'll just come up with guidelines for the playtesters, and basically maybe a checklist, even like a checklist.
I'm actually gonna record like some issues. Like I'll get recorded footage of like audio bugs, and just so they have examples they can listen to and be like, oh, okay, and I can look for this. Like I'll demonstrate sticking my hand in front of me. It's clearly on the other side of a portal, and it's shooting, and it sounds like it's a mile away.
All right, here's another question. This is a big question. Do we want to add more audio or fix bugs first?
I would say before you start adding, like, make the existing shit that we have in the game like sound good.
Yeah, because I think it'd be beneficial.
I'm fine with that. It's just I know that people trip at the very end of the campaign. That's why I'm asking.
I know, but like until we like know and we can prove like we can fix these problems, like there's no point in adding more piling on top of that because you may be setting it up incorrectly. I don't know.
Not too worried. Yeah, like I said, that's what I'll be doing. And that's part of the reason I want to work with you on my test map today.
Yeah. And I would even like go a little bit further and just say start with SP start and like let's make sure that sounds like mint, and then we'll go on to the cleaner.
Trust me, that's what I already said I'd be doing.
Okay.
So. Cool. So that's me.
Almost
Almost done getting all the events in.
Yep. And then I'll be going, maybe by myself, because Jason is going to puss out probably, to Orlando IX, which is basically like a little indie dev conference or convention.
You've already locked that shit in, right?
Yep. They already got back to me, so we already have the space available for VR. So Orlando next month. So this is something that for you, Mike, also. So let's get the word out if people want to. Well, if it's just gonna be me, meet me, and then get a chance to play. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, if they probably already played the fucking game or the demo. Well, they won't. Actually, I'm gonna have a special demo available for that event. So if people want to try something new, they're gonna come down there if they're in the Florida area. But yeah, just get the word out. Monochrome will be represented at OIX next month.
The YX.
The YX. I need to figure out. I need to do the measurements at the house first to see how much shit I can bring, because I don't even know. Because if
We don't have a banner, do we?
Nope, I was gonna ask you for some money, man, because I was gonna ask you for some banners. I was just talking to Jason about this earlier today. I was like, I'm gonna need to get more money because I need to do
Dude,
banners.
just bust your crayons out,
Okay,
dude.
I
I'm just.
have my kid.
My
I have my
wife's
kids
really
start
good at
doing it.
quilting.
Yeah. Because we need at least one of those like stand-up banners,
I'm almost done. I'll be right there.
and probably like a header like for the table. Maybe that. I mean, I think we could get away like one of these. I don't know, something stupid, but yeah, we definitely need something for the game. A banner for the game. Some posters, maybe a couple posters. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try to keep it down to $100. We'll see. I'll go to Staples and see how much they cost to make. I don't know if there's another place around town that makes them.
Like FedEx used to. They may still. They probably still.
They might. Yeah, I have UPS and FedEx I could probably jump into.
Vistaprint does banners apparently.
Vista print.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then like I can't take it back if they fuck up. Like, it's gonna be way too late by the time I get it.
I don't know. There's a lot of online retailers that do like.
Yeah, but
printing.
the only problem is like, like what's the cheapest? Let's see what the cheapest one is. $7. What? Vinyl banner, $7. What? Easy win.
Mesh banners or
Retractable banner? Of course. I want the really cool one, and that's $82. A mesh banner is $28. So what's the difference? It's just like polyester.
size.
Oh, that lets the wind.
Hey,
come
guys.
through. Anyway,
I gotta put some eye drops in my dog's eyes. I'll be.
I think we're done, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Do we fucking know?
You guys were going
That's
over
the
the fucking
schedule.
schedule. What the fuck?
Yeah, you all keep getting fucking sidetracked. Stop doing that. Jason, what are you gonna be working on next week?
Well,
Last 25%,
Next
right?
week?
Last 25%. We're gonna me and you try to knock that shit
yeah.
out.
I mean,
Campaign.
I really think we ought to at least do another solid pass
Let's do that.
on the finale. Last 25% as soon as you get on the
So
roof deck.
we'll do that. All right, we'll do that together. All right.
That's gonna. I mean, like I said, there's work that needs to be done, not just on like scripting side, but there's some art stuff.
know.
There's some like animation, some audio.
Well, let's knock out the scripting and level design parts, and then we can task other people out if they have
Yeah.
time. It might take a little while. I mean, yeah.
I want to at some point redo the animations properly, at least for cinematic characters you're meant to meet in that game.
Of course. Yeah, for
that's
sure.
No fucking way I want to leave it at that state.
Yeah. No, definitely not. All right. So, Paul, what you got going on? Did you fix all the issues this week that you had? You had AI movement attack animations. I think you reworked those, right?
Yeah, they're
that
working.
That is, except I pushed one with a bug, which I fixed now, but the version you have right now is that it's only
Okay.
using one attack animation.
Okay. The AI attacks but does no damage. That was we fixed that. AI does not react to attacks damage. Okay. So this is the physical
wait.
hit reaction.
AI does not
Yeah,
react
that's
to
the thing.
attacks is different thing. Like that is not done yet.
It does not. What do you mean?
That I fixed on my side, but then I realised that it needed more polish on the anim side, so that's when I disabled it. And so next week I'm going to be working on the physical anims
So
while he does that side. I can re-enable it. I need to
Hit
fix the
reaction
melee.
not done.
hit reactions. Okay. So that's what Paul.
I still don't know what helicopter zombies is.
Oh no, that's another thing. That's the physical animation. It's but when they literally took off, spinning around like a fucking blaze of a helicopter and flew away into the distance.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a physics asset is absolute fuck batshit broken.
Yeah. But they changed all the physics assets back since then, so that's why we need to like go back and check. But like,
Not sure.
just need to basically like turn it on and play the shit through the campaign and fix any issues, basically.
To be fair, I haven't seen that happen in a while. I'm not sure if it's still a thing.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. In
I haven't either, but that's why when I enable it like full, like
Because Eugene, as
I
soon as
need to go on
Eugene
a
got
full
out of
hunt.
the pool, everything, a lot of zombie stuff got killed, or all the bugs
Yeah.
went away basically.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing. The physical animations were causing a lot of issues. They were.
So what else you got
Well,
going
they
on
look
for
so
Paul?
damn cool.
Paul, what else you got going on?
Right now, I'm still at the pin zombie. I need to get his attacks working.
Oh, so
And
pin
that
zombies still
is a-
not broken? Okay, pin zombies.
The attacks, they're not attacking. Attack events are not firing at all, which I assume is on the AI side, so I'm gonna need to
Yeah,
work
I
more
need to check that out after the scrum. Yeah.
And then, another thing is the reaching zombie thing. You know, when you go in the reaching volumes and they extend the arms, that one needs to be also
Those are broken.
plugged in.
Reaching,
This big
reaching.
AVP. It has never been plugged in yet. This ABP part never had this part.
Okay, what else?
So that's it then. On Nats and except hit reaction.
So hit reactions, pin zombies, reach and volume zombies. That sound good?
That's
a
so
solid.
far is my list. Yeah.
Let's up there. That should be good enough for next week. And Jason, what else other than last 25% outbreak? What was it? You said you're gonna redo the apartment. You want to do the hub apartment
Yeah, I'm gonna start that today.
optimization? That's fine. That's just
I'm gonna redo that entire level, honestly.
what else other than the hub?
Wait, what's wrong with the hub apartment?
He just wants to optimize it a little
I
bit.
don't like it. It's I can make it more performant.
I just thought it looked
moving
really...
the entire location down to like your apartment's gonna be on the bottom level.
Oh
right
wait,
outside
what?
the lobby.
Yep, he's changing everything.
Oh, I don't like that at all. No, it's better if you go up top because then there's more shit
You
when
can
you go
still
down.
go up there. I'm not taking away your ability to go visit that apartment, but that's not going to be where your base is.
He's setting up a post closer to the exit.
Yeah, and also where the stairwell that goes right down in the
So-
lobby will take you to the shooting range and the crafting.
So what's your
just
logic
makes-
behind that though? Like what's the reason?
Making it
behind
all closer proximity, less walking distance for the player.
Man, there could have been so many cool shit though that we could have done between the two
There
spots.
still can be. Like
Not really,
you
no
can
one's
have
getting.
that-
Nope.
Just put a dumb waiter.
As soon as you have the apartment so close to the apartment or the exit, no one's fucking gonna walk around to the apartment, man. The only reason people would walk through the apartment to the exit and vice versa is because the apartment was all the way up there. And it doesn't make sense if you're gonna change it because technically that's your apartment. Well, I guess the first mission's apartment anyway.
Well, they could. I mean, the idea to have people walking around at all is so they could gather stuff, right? I mean, eventually we'll have.
Yeah, but again, if
Hey,
you have it so
can I
close to
ask-
the exit, no one's gonna fucking walk around in the apartment complex. They're just gonna go outside. So all the cool
Yeah.
little things that we
Wait,
were
can we
playing-
get the elevator worked like some weird rig so you can go down the elevator shaft?
Like you could just
Like climb the elevator cables.
climb down. As a
Or
shortcut.
you did
as a shortcut.
I was thinking the ladder.
Oh, that's not a bad idea though. You
Yeah.
can have
Yeah.
instead of the elevator, you have the opened up and you have a ladder you can go down. But I still
Right.
that's a shortcut.
It
to get
saves
a person.
time.
Yeah.
It saves time. And anything else, I mean, that's pretty much optional anyway. So
I mean, Jason, do you understand what I'm saying though? Like, no one's gonna go explore the apartment if you have it so close to the exit. They're just gonna go outside, basically.
I mean, that's like a double-edged sword because people are going to complain if they don't have that. They're going to be like, why do I have to walk to the apartment every single time?
yes.
They don't have to. They can just click the damn button that says apartment.
I guess that's true.
But-
No, I mean, I
Not
guess
sure I feel about
personally
that.
for me, I'd prefer to have the option to skip to the floor I want. Just a shortcut between floors, really.
But then again, you're taking away the experience that players would have if they were actually going from the top.
Well,
floor
that
down
experience is for explorers anyway.
there. Right, but you're taking that experience away completely, even from the explorers, if you put
No,
it so close to the
no,
apartment.
God, no. I am an explorer. I am a completionist. No, I go
Oh.
through the entire area every fucking.
I would think as long as we have an incentive for people to go up there, not just because they want to see the pretty sights, but like if there's zombies.
Oh,
to
there
shoot,
needs to be
to
something
gather,
of value. Yeah, you can't just fucking. You just struggle to walk around for no reason.
Eventually, like Victor and I had talked about, like having just dynamic events that happen in the building where,
Yeah.
like zombies have broken through somewhere and they're coming in, and now you have to go and close it up. Like that would be a reason why you would have to go up there.
But that was the whole point of having that event while your apartment was all the way up there. Because if you try to go to the exit, and then you're like, oh shit, zombies are here. Now you have an incentive because your shit is you have to go all the way down to the exit, and you had so long of a way to get down there, and then you have to close, plug in the holes or whatever. I mean, again, like you keep saying like people are gonna do this and do that, but in reality, if the exit is so close, they're just gonna fucking leave. What? There's no fucking point of like having little mini events going, play around. Oh no, that's just my opinion. I mean, you all do whatever. You
I like the
I'll tell you,
shortcuts.
Originally, like this whole idea of me when we were multiplayer testing and everybody started bitching, immediately having to walk all the way down to the exit the apartment. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just put the apartment down on the bottom level, right outside the lobby, and that'll take care of it.
Boom.
I thought we
Taurus.
took care of that with loading.
We are. I don't know if Jason's gonna be streaming anymore. He says he keeps.
Whose chair is that?
wanting to, but
That's my chair.
Yeah.
I'm a poop mad 101.
Get some moral on that.
I kind of like the idea of just keeping a shortcut available between floors. That's about it. It's for me. It's the compromise between the two.
Whatever. I mean, we'll figure out something. Do whatever you want, Jason.
I'll think about it.
Just take into account, like,
There's like, this is what I was going at, man. Like, we don't have anything going on inside that
not yet.
buffer zone. Like, yeah, but I want stuff in there because it'll make it a lot easier for me to make decisions on what I think, like where your apartment needs to be. Like the fact that you have nothing to do in there right now, like it makes more sense to have it right there, so you can just walk out.
That's why.
And conveniently there's the door.
That's why I wouldn't make such drastic changes right now, man, until later, until we start adding new shit, and then you could have a feel for, okay, is this gonna work or not work? And then we can actually get player feedback from there. Like doing it prematurely just doesn't make sense to me. Like right now, there's no.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna meet everybody halfway. I'm gonna hold off moving the location, but I am gonna redo the level. I'm gonna optimize it and I'm gonna redress it.
All right. Okay.
Because I want to do shit with like I want to see if I can get some broken like window panels and have vines growing through it and shit from outside, like really make it look more aged and apocalyptic.
Oh, another thing I was gonna ask. Shooting out lights. Is that? I know a lot of people just do it through the dynamic lighting, and that's how we would do it. Is there a different way that we can do it that won't be as costly? If we could shoot out lights, but also darken the area somehow.
Can't you have static lights that have two an on and off, like in
Yeah, and on and off.
And then it bakes the light maps for all things. That's why you can't have them. Static lights can be.
But
I think you can.
Those are per map. I think those are per map, so you can't unless we have like every section with one of these lights, a map, each individual maps. Then you can't have a night and daylight scenario. I mean, that's not a bad idea though, but that's kind of like, oh my god, that'd be like we're gonna be unloading and loading like fucking maps all the time. I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea.
What's the like? Where did this like request stem from?
Oh, plenty of people have been asking us. Can we?
But why?
To make it darker, just because. Why not?
It's like I want to interact with the world. That is exactly why I brought it up.
If you want to do random shit, yeah, like it's just what you would do.
VR, I need as much immersion as possible.
Yeah.
Even if I'm fucking myself. Alright.
Yeah. The axe grip is broke. I thought you fixed that.
I looked at it. It looked good.
Oh, did you try on your Oculus? It might be broken on Oculus.
No. I just tried it with the Oculus. It's working fine now. It looks like it got fixed.
On release version? Alex, are you there?
I don't know if it's released.
Can you guys hear me?
I
Hello?
can hear you now.
Yeah. The issue I had was on the release version. That was not the most recent. That was July 4th one.
I mean, I fixed that a while ago. I'm not sure. It should have been like for the most recent patch. It should have been in there because I was like,
oh, wait. Hold up. No, my list was posted on the 2nd, so I have no idea on the July one.
Light profiles. These things.
Yeah. So when I put that bug list together, it was July 2nd. We've had 2 updates since, so I don't know.
I think today, actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove the
Oh my god, Unreal Docs.
safe room. And
All
then
right.
put it into a blueprint.
Yes! Blueprint! Yeah, that shit's so fucking annoying. That shit always like, yeah, that shit's so annoying.
All
These
right,
are-
guys. Well, I am going to commit a pretty large commit. So
Light profiles. Ooh, I think I even have a lynda.com thing.
oh god, for a
Martel-
second I thought.
Okay, so Martel just told me that you can use light profiles and load those instead of having them bake into maps.
Nice.
But I don't think this is what. The problem is, yeah, that's. Yeah. I thought those were map based. Pre-computed line scenarios. Yeah, only one line of scenario per map per game. Line name is city. Yeah, we would have to do like. Yeah. Yeah, you would need to make every little light that gets thrown out section a sublevel. Yeah, it's too bad. Ugh. That's true. But anyway. When is the full game coming out or new area to play? That's a silly question to ask. I don't even know. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Do we even finish? Who else is last? I thought I did.
Say again? What?
Ah, the free game production schedule. Who's left? Anybody else left? No. Looks like everybody's got. All right. So this is what everybody's supposed to be working on next week. Hit
Where are
reactions.
you posting it?
I'll put. It's the same production schedule
No,
that we've had.
No, aren't you like supposed to take a screenshot and drop it in the
Yeah.
doc or something?
Do that
When
right
it's
now.
done, yeah.
And then you guys. And then that should be it.
Fuck a me. Fuck a you.
Oops.
Mm.
How do I thought I did the fucking. Oh man.
Not me. All right, so let's see here.
So this is what everybody's working on next week. Alright. Next week's work. Alright.
All right, so all the events and banks were committed now.
There's a proper tutorial system. Man, I don't know if I can finish all that. But Dynamic light shouldn't be bogging you down without expensive shadow casting.
Yeah, I remember one of the first things we did was set up a fluorescent light you could shoot out, and the light bulb was structural mesh. It was super satisfying to just
Exactly. That's
shoot at it.
Yeah. We already had the calling, right? The distance calling on all the lights, Jason.
Yeah, I make sure I set everything has like a fade and a max render on the light. The problem is,
What?
with like things like the that tack light,
Mhm.
in order for it to look like that in
Mhm.
Shadowcast and has like a cool, what's it called, a light function
Mhm.
for the material.
Yeah.
It can only overlap, I think, it's like one or two
That's not the thing.
stationaries that Shadowcast. So you can't have, like, if you try to take that tack light and walk over to your apartment, when you go by the vending machine, you'll notice you get this ugly black defect. It's just like, man, if we do any kind of dynamic light anywhere, like, and you have that thing, and you want to have a nice looking tack light, we're not going to be able to do it. We're going to have to get rid of the tack light. It's just going to have to be like your flashlight. It can't shadow cast. It can be movable, but it can't shadow cast, because otherwise you get these nasty black defects because of the limitations. So, in order for me to even use that tack light, I had to go through. I basically had to redo the entire lighting and like turn off shadow casting on so many lights, just because, you know, the only area now like you'll get that problem is if you backtrack over to your apartment, because nothing else shadow casts. So it's like a trade-off. Do you want to have a nice looking tack light, or do you want to do nice looking lights that are stationary and don't move?
Did you
Like, gotta be one or the other.
Did you actually profile any of this stuff? Did you actually test like the different things in like a level?
Like, what do you mean? Profiling?
I think
Like
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a test maybe this weekend on lighting, and see if we can't have some nice dynamic fucking lighting.
No, we can do it. I'm just saying, like, I had to
Including shadows.
turn most of them turn off shadow casting in order to do the tack light.
Right. Well, what I'm
Make it
saying
look
is, I want to see if there's something that you might be overlooking, other people are overlooking. I just want to do some research and see if we can't like squeeze out some, like, because if we can get dynamic lighting with shadows in the game, even if
I can already do that, dude. I've just made a decision not to because of how much less performant it is. One, and it doesn't really give you any gains. We're not, we don't have any like gameplay that relies on having fancy like turning off of lights. We're not making a pure stealth game. It doesn't make, like, there's no justification that I could think of why we would do that other than, hey, cool, you can shoot out this lights, but it's not really adding anything to your game.
Okay. I'll just have it for my troll level then. Then everybody's gonna want it. Now,
I mean, if you wanted to, like,
it would be nice for multiplayer.
I can set up a bunch of dynamic lights and have them shadowcast and do all kinds of cool shit. But then we can't have that tack light. We just have to remove it from the game, or you just have to turn it on to basically your flashlight. It'll just have to not shadowcast, but it's a light you can take with you. Like, that's how all our movable lights will have to be that the player can carry. Like, they won't be able to shadowcast.
Right. Yeah, because like in multiplayer, I'm thinking like, especially in multiplayer, if we can shoot out lights and you can just chill out in a damn corner of a damn room, to stalk somebody that comes into the stupid room, and I think it'd be kind of funny. I don't know.
I'd do it.
Yeah. Especially co-op. Co-op would be kind of cool. Would be scary. Scare your friends.
I mean, there's also this thing like I think I read that even though it's more than just render distance, maybe it's not, but if you have like, I saw in the marketplace somebody came out with a portalization system for dynamic lights. So even if you're technically in render view distance of a dynamic light that you can't see, like right now in the engine, you'd still be rendering it. But if you like had this portalization system, you could then, using the portals, say I can't see that light, so even though I'm technically within render distance of it and I would normally be drawing it, since I'm not inside that portal, I'm not seeing it. So
Yeah, that's actually what Marjorie was just talking to me about. Is the max draw distance isn't taking into account visibility. So basically, if there's a wall between you and the light's on the other side, then that light is still costing something. And what we can do is turn off lights completely when we're in different rooms. Like obviously, if you're in the first floor, so the second and third floor don't need to have their lights on. You could totally turn them off. So so that's what me and him were just talking about. So that's why I want to do the test this week or this weekend. See if we can't like squeeze out. I mean, you know how cool the game would be if we could get like fully dynamic shadows in there. Like it's just it would up that polish level real quick. It would scare a lot of people too. But I don't know. I mean, like look at Roll Recall. They still had to use the cascade shadow meshes or whatever the hell they're called, CSMs, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Cascade shadows. I don't know. Capsule shadows. I don't know. Somebody help me out. But...
I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. That shit's called.
Sorry, I'm typing shit in right now. Creating my next ticket.
And Mad 101. Yeah, you paid $20 for an early access game that was clearly marked early access and clearly marked what exactly was inside the game before purchase. So sorry if you feel that.
Wait, don't even respond.
Your $20 was not that. You're spending $20 because it could be cheaper now than it will be in a year. Because in a year, I could probably guarantee it's gonna be probably double the current amount right now.
Also, not a great way to advertise the game.
What?
Stating that.
What do you mean, the obvious?
Not the obvious.
The truth?
You
want
sort of, kinda,
but
you no, it's not about lying. It's about like addressing shit and bringing shit up that doesn't need to be brought up and addressed.
What?
If you bring up the fact, hold up and listen. I'm saying like, if you wait, why would I lie? If you tell people right now what they see right now, to expect that to be $40. I know it's going to be a different game.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But
I see what you're talking
people
about.
aren't seeing that, They don't know what to expect.
I didn't know what you were talking about, but yeah, I get you. Yeah. But I mean, if they even like took a couple minutes out of their time and actually like read the announcements and seen like the
Nobody
progress
does.
from, I know they don't, but like I'm saying, like if they did, they'd be like, oh shit, you know what's been done in 2 weeks? Oh yeah, in 2 months, let alone a year, be like, oh yeah, this game's gonna be good.
No, yeah. If you look at how things are going and the pace we're taking, Ace, come up, pups. Yeah, I mean that's clear that they're investing in something that's actually getting done. I mean, it's not another early access kind of vaporware.
Right. It's not another asset flipper.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Cool. Alright. We done? So, yeah. There's the screenshot. Next week's work. Alex is going to be doing the shooting range plus Dev Grant. I don't know. Alex,
Do we want to do that now? Are we?
Let's do that tonight. What?
I thought we were waiting.
Oh, do we want to wait?
I don't know.
I thought we were waiting till Thursday when we put the patch out.
Well, I mean, he can work on it. He doesn't have to send it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we're not going to send it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he can at least...
Hey, Jason, you there? I need you to take a look at my latest ticket and make sure I've got it all.
your ticket?
Hack implant.
No.
July.
And me and Jason next week will work on Outbreak, the last bit of it, and make sure that shit's all good to go, script size. And then we'll hand out taskers for everybody else, like art, animations, and whatever. If you guys have time, we can get that in for the patch. If not, that could be like the following week's taskers.
But you know what we should do is do a daily playtest where we just focus on like sound for one day.
Do you need help, Brian? Is that what it looks like? It sounds like you need a little. You need a little love. You want us? Can you? Okay. How about this though? Can you come up with a checklist then? Help us out. Help us help you. Can you come up with a checklist of like what we should be like listening to? Like what? How do you want the feedback to come back to you so that you can improve upon it? Because I don't know shit about sound. Like I'd be like, okay, sounds okay. It sounds like shit. That's what all I would say, man. I don't have anything to like. I don't have anything else. Like it sounds good. It doesn't sound good. I mean, like that's all I would say. So I mean, if you can come up with like something like a little feedback sheet that we could come back with you, like I'll give it the same thing or you can give it to the playtesters. That would help us.
Mind you, I was starting with what you guys' suggestion, going with that.
What? Which good or shit?
No, fuck that. What you said earlier was we need the playtesters. Blah 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 blah. And I was adding on to that. So no, I don't need any love. I am trying to help you.
Yeah.
So
but we still need something.
It's simple. Like is the volume too high, too low? The quality of the audio. Attenuation, distance, what sounds muffled, what doesn't sound muffled, what are the issues in campaign right now?
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
That way I can address the existing issues before I add any new shit.
Cool. Yeah, but if you have more questions or more like if you
obviously I'm going to be playing through it. Yeah. Obviously I'm going to be playing through it.
But you're just one person.
You tend to get a fucking priority list from a group of people.
Right, exactly. No, I totally agree. But I don't think a lot of people is really going to be like, oh, like they don't understand sound. I don't understand sound. Like I barely can play flute. But like other than that, like I don't understand like how good the sound is or how how bad the sound is. It's funny, but I have my flute. I should do it on stream one day.
Please don't.
Say that.
Oh god.
It's alpha. It's alpha flute playing. One day I'm gonna be able to do Zelda songs. Link to that sounds.
I fucking love Zelda. Stop it.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. Take a look at the ticket. Let me know if that's it, what should be there. Is there anything missing or should be added? Removed.
Cool.
Because that's gonna be my focus before I start fixing audio in game.
I see the mode.
I would have done a single ticket for just
No, there's way too much work.
like per level.
Oh, you're saying I should create a ticket per level? See, you have to understand. All this is
This ticket's going to be open a long time.
No, it's not. This ticket is literally to replace audio, not to tweak audio. That ticket has nothing to do with tweaking
But you need
or
to tweak-
fixing.
Okay, but you're tweaking first before you add it more.
Nope.
No, I thought we just talked about
What
that.
is happening right now is I am removing his events and replacing them with my events. As soon as that is done, I will go through individually profiling. I'm not going to fix his shit and then do mine. That makes no sense. It's a waste of time. It's a horrible idea.
I don't think he did anything in Bunkered, but
it's I didn't put it in there. I figured I'd address that later. Oh fuck!
I don't think he touched like 90% of those levels. I'm pretty sure he only did like some of the campaign maps and.
What I guess I'm saying is there's any WISE events in any of these maps. What I am going through is removing all of those, and they're being replaced with mine. That is all I'm doing with this.
Yeah, I get it.
And then the next step will be to go through each map, fixing it at that point. Starting with start, and then clean apartment, then city, and then ready, then decibel, then the hubs.
Ready room is gonna get axed.
Completely.
It's gonna be moved. Well, it's gonna be moved into a blueprint. So
Will it have an environment? Will you be in a level that needs audio?
It'll be a level within the level, but it's moved out of a level into the actual level. Like it's
Okay.
no longer going to be a sub level.
And can you tell me what the fuck I'm doing with Audio City? I don't have any clue what Audio City does. And last I heard from Jeff, he fucking got super confused
Well,
with it
I
when he tried to
created
do it.
that as a sub level that gets loaded into the level, so he could be working on doing audio in the level without being in the level. So that level
Okay.
gets loaded as a sub
Can we
level
just
into the
get
city.
rid of that for now?
So we can probably just get rid of it.
Yes,
But we need to
please.
start doing something like
We need to
this.
find a way that works that's super simple to follow, because right now, like, the confusion that was left behind, it might have been super simple. I'll take it back. I remember a lot of work going in and not being applied, and I don't want to fall into that trap.
Well, the problem is, at least, I don't know. So it needs Unreal. I'm sure it has. That's why I thought this would work. How it would work was
Uh-huh.
you have a sub level, but it's treating it as literally like a level, but it doesn't need it.
Yeah, I know what you.
I like to think of it as just a layer, but you don't want to have like the entire level checked out to be working on that layer. But
Right.
this is the only way I know to do it, is to actually have like a sub level that gets loaded. But then
So-
every time you bake anything in a Sage, like it'll create try to create lighting information for that sub level, which it doesn't need to, because it's not it's not really a level, but it technically is. It's really stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Is
I
there no
understand what
way?
you're saying.
Is there no way to remove it from baking out levels or the baking out a map?
Well, the only other thing I can think of is I just take a copy of a level and then put all the audio into layers, and then when it's finished, I
We're
just
definitely not the
copy,
first ones to
paste
have
that over.
run into the situation. I'm sure that if you Googled it,
No.
you could find how other people's workflow have done it in UE4.
They have guides and shit on how you
Yeah.
can collaborate and have multiple people working on a single level, but this is clearly not working because it's useless to
It's
have
not.
a level, like a sub level like this, because even if you open that, then you're not seeing the level, which you need to be able to see
I need to see.
where you're
Yes,
putting the audio. So it's
exactly. I also need to test as I'm placing audios. Playing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I need a remote in as I'm in the
Well,
level work.
Isn't there like some
So-
plugin or something?
So
that
check
does
this out. You can open. There is, but it's not out yet. And I don't know how much it's gonna cost one later. But if you open the main map, you can click on that sub level, and when you save, I don't know, it shouldn't save the persistent. Also,
No, it won't. It'll only save
the sub level.
You got to right click it and say make current.
Right, exactly. So that's not a problem then. As long as
Well,
everybody understands.
apparently it was a big fucking problem with Jeff. I don't know what happened. I just know that work was completely wasted.
No.
So either he fucked up or something broke or there was a different type of conflict. I do not
He
know,
probably
and I'm
just didn't
probably not
understand
going to
how-
get that information.
Yeah, you probably didn't understand.
I
how
walked
cell
him
levels
step by
work.
step through it. I literally walked him through the same steps Jason walked me through.
What the hell?
I'll be honest, I'd probably just copy fucking up. And just call it audio at the end, and then fucking copy and paste everything over. It's not as connected, I guess, but I mean, at the same time, it's less dangerous, less issues, less
Let's
fuck
come
ups
up with
if you
an idea.
forget to fucking right click and make current.
Weapon.
Really?
Really what?
That's not even talking
Carol's
to us.
saying that. I was wondering if we're gonna- he's eating our mint plants, but they're supposed to be out there to prevent things from eating.
Seeded mode. Yeah, that's something else I need to start working on too. Fuck.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go through, start remote. Good times. You know what? I don't even think I have to go map to map for that. Just delete the events, place the events. It's gonna slow everything down.
Cool. Well,
Today's gonna be a tedious fucking day.
yeah, for all you that are probably going to be going to sleep after this ground, peace out and have a nice weekend.
Say again?
Except for all you who are not going to be working after Scrum. Y'all have a nice weekend. Catch you all on Mondays.
For real, nice one. If I see you over the weekend, I will. I'm going to be about. I mean, so like, yeah, if you need me for anything, then just like, yo, like, yeah.
I'll ping you if your shit is broken. That's
the thing. If my shit's broken,
system...
just let me know and I'll jump in and I'll fix it.
Have you pushed in a build to Steam already?
Yep.
For what?
The one you were asking for yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah, that was to Steam yesterday.
Right, so the attacks, as I told you, we're looping in one animation right now. I'm gonna make a hotfix. I'm gonna have it ready for you like in 10 minutes.
Do it!
Can you push that to the Steam right away? Because that'll contain all the latest updates plus that attack hotfix.
I will push it out to playtesters, and then
Alright, cool.
and then if it's good, then we'll go to Steam. That's fine.
Just give me like 10 minutes. Yeah? What's up?
I saw some tester comment in Discord this morning. I haven't personally looked in and verified it yet and haven't seen the ticket show up yet, but he said that he was shooting off the leg of a zombie, but he wasn't dropping and
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Sorry, say again?
Ennad. Are you fucking twink?
He was doing what? Shooting and not crawling?
He shot the leg off a zombie, and the zombie just like kept walking even though he was like missing a leg. He didn't go into crawling mode. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take a look. Is there any more info? Like, what type of zombie was it, or was it a crawler, cinematic?
Well, they're all under the new animation BP generator, so it should all be...
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's like multiple conditions for that. It could be.
I assume it's just a Romero. It's probably just a Romero because it's in campaign.
I would just narrow the search a bit. It's fine, cool. I'll take a look into it right now. I'm just done with the attack, and I'll look into that right away.
Alright, Twink. Try not to PM me on Discord. I mean, public chat.
When's the blog going out?
Everybody. Public chat.
Mike.
It's some kind of emergency.
ASAP.
You have no idea how many
you need to clean anything else up?
Do not understand etiquette here.
Or are we good to post?
Like, PM me all the time.
Go ahead and link it again, would you?
Link it. And it looked fine. One of my pictures is kind of huge, but whatever. I don't know how the fuck you make it that smaller. Looked weird. There goes Trick.
Cute. Alright. Let's see.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to block you again on Discord then. Blocked.
Who are you blocking now? Oh my god, that big stupid picture is on there?
I couldn't fucking make it smaller. I told you. I was like, what the hell?
God.
It's so big. Yeah, I know.
What the?
I try to make it smaller, but then it's like it doesn't like the other one came out good because I made it wide, but this is a square, so it's
Oh my god!
What are you talking about?
Fucking do it. Well, you make this fucking big ass fucking candle thing. Like, it was huge.
You should have screen capped it from the editor inside.
Yes.
The map.
Yes.
I don't know why you did it like that.
Yes.
What are you talking about? It was. That's exactly what I did.
No, you didn't.
You grabbed this little box. Like,
it doesn't look like it. It looks like you did some. I don't know. What?
No, it's in my map. It's on the table, and that's what I screen capped.
Did you crop it out or something?
No, I just made it a square.
Wait, what colored table do you have?
Dude.
On my map? I don't care. You can delete that.
I'm gonna do it for you right now.
There's no shadows and nothing. You can't even tell.
Well, there's no shadows on any of them, but yeah. I'll put it on this thing, on this map. This will make it look sexy.
Jason, did he say that after he kept he continued walking without the leg?
That's what somebody said in chat.
Yes.
Alright. So it's basically he's not registering the jib.
Oh,
Gib!
Alex, what are you doing with the candle?
Oh, I'm animating it.
You do it. Oh, are you?
Do you need it? I could check it
Nah,
out.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Try to keep that under the radars.
He tried, but he couldn't. I know what everybody does. Let's see.
What am I doing right now?
You're.
Can't say that on the air.
Yeah, it's rated X. NC-17. Oh, a little off topic, but I didn't realize how many NC-17 movies have been created over the past like 10, 20 years. I thought Showgirls was like the last one that I ever knew about, but there's been like at least 20 NC-17 movies in the United States since then. I was like, what? I've never heard of all these movies like before. I don't even know what half of them are, but
What's Showgirls?
Sugar? Get out of here. You don't know who Showgirls is?
What Showgirls?
You shouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Nope, no idea.
No
Never
idea.
heard of it.
Basically,
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Girl, yep, and strippers.
Well, that's not
They were
exactly
strippers. They were
strippers. It's like
burlesque or-
Vegas showgirls.
Yeah, Vegas showgirls.
I think it's too American for us, Paul.
How old is this
I don't
movie?
think we stand a chance.
Here.
I think it's like over 20 years.
It's
Oh, fuck
old.
it, that's why I don't know it.
Here, you young as
Shit.
well know.
There's God damn, I'm old. So fucking shit. What was this thing? Oh, it's like Black Swan or whatever with nudity. Or did Black Swan have nudity? I never watched it.
My prude.
Black Swan.
There we go. My prude
Oh
candle.
my god, those signs, dude.
What signs? What's wrong with the signs? They're sexy.
God, it's so fucking awful.
Well, what would you like them to be done then? I need feedback. Like I said, like if I
I'll
don't
just
get any
fucking
feedback-
replace them later. Don't worry about it.
But with what?
With actual art.
They look just fine.
I'm replacing that and the Geary.
It's
You
like
guys fucking deal with it.
Choo. It's just a point, an arrow. Choo.
And then I'm gonna animate them too.
You need to put like the universal exit guy sign down there.
Yeah, running.
The little green guy. Yeah.
He's actually white on a green sign.
Yeah. Sorry. I knew there was green somewhere in there.
Thanks for the sub. Hardlick 420 Utopia. Much appreciated.
I found one place where I might have missed it. Logic for a crawler, but shit.
Sub.
It was definitely not the cinematics. Fuck. I wish I fucking knew that. Let me check. I'm just gonna need to test it through.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get to work.
Yeah. me
Bye.
too. I'm taking a break. Oof. Peace out. Okay. All you weirdos on stream. I am whatever. Get us out of there. I should make this like a super big. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Super checkpoint. Anyways, I'll do that later. I'm gonna take a break. Go hang out with my kid, relax. Fucking doing some random shit here. Start of Super Troll. I need a test. What is it? Troll 21. Start of Super Troll level. Just have map and core in there. Spawn automatically seems to be working just fine. Need to start testing wave mode and resetting spawner. Yeah, that's fine. And game state. Need to set up rules in game mode still. I mean, it really shouldn't take that long. Harlock 420 Utopia, what's up? Have I seen you before? That name sounds so familiar. Harlock 420 Utopia. Utopia. Let me look at it. Infinite ammo. Haters are haters are haters. Still at 65%. We need to get 70% this weekend. 70%, 70%, 70%. Too many people have found this good. Too many. Before I get out of here, I just want to make sure. So we got lost here. So let's do this. Oh no, I lied. So let's say 5 seconds. Reset. The new config. We don't have a new config, do we? I think I should be able to do the new config plus the spawner. Plus the spawn rate. New spawner. Alright, so spawn rate. So I should be able to do old zombie. Five. Old dog. 21. Total number of zombies this wave. Let me go with. Let me go with 5. Spawn rate every second. Oops. Alright, we'll check it out. Let me do this before I forget. Twink. Don't get yourself banned from the damn Discord, man. Chill out. Relax. Relax. Everybody's relax. Spamming is not allowed. Randomly challenging people to one-on-ones makes absolutely no sense either. Wait, 0. So we're just gonna check in here. Get data table. GTR, I didn't even fucking name this thing. Continuing core framework. Control. Control 0 1. Wave. Info. That's like a lot. Yay, you get a little happy face there. Harlock. I'm on my special folk. No comment there. I'm not gonna say anything. DTO's graphic there. Throw away info. Break. Boom. Wave spawner. Should be none. That should be okay. So 5 seconds. I should be able to just tweak that later. That's what I meant to do if I forgot. Where's that wave spawner? Auto pull only. Okay, so that needs to get done. And I need to do manual, or sorry. Side core. Do manual spawn and start. I'll delay you for a second more. Make sure everything's good. Let's see what you got going on here. Oh shit. Okay. You know Zycore today. No cycle today, no cycle today, no cycle today. Oh, you know what? Oh, let me do this now before I forget. Did we not get them? Get current game mode. We are Victor Troll. Now I need to find where the hell this thing is at. Victor Troll. Oculus. I like Oculus. Especially as a company. I mean, really, like, it would never have taken me this long to get some damn touch controller if I needed it. I can't get some damn Vive, or I should say not Vive, but Valve Knuckles. Those fools. So these guys are SP, that's fine. I don't mind that. The Victor Troll? Victor Troll, there we go. This is the game mode. AI interface. Zypool. Where do you set that at? Cool. What the fuck? So his shit's not gonna work then. Okay. So. We got a question. No, Do-do, 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 do. Guy. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, I found it. Sign interface. That's it. I don't get it. Yeah, but where do you get it from? Zombie core, redeem. Oh, I don't get it. Are we doing it in here? Oh, that doesn't make sense. What? Oh, so confused. This is what we're doing. What the hell? Oh, well, never mind. Fine. AV back. Okay. I'll just do this. It doesn't really matter. Can't remember. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. So can we get that? Oh, we don't have to fly there. We're definitely not using it. Alright, so let's find not really what I wanted, but now I'll just do this right now. Just gonna do self here real quick. Oops. Not really all that great, but I'll do that here. What's up there, Gustavo BG 723? Clear bugs, yep, lots of bugs. Lots of bugs everywhere. Lots of bugs everywhere. Alright, so we should be able to, okay now. I almost feel like I shouldn't even worry about that now. That will. Oh, zombies are coming. They're not doing shit. Oh, there they go. Oh, here he is. Take forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I've got 5 of you. So it looks like it's like, it'll be fine. Fire is, holy shit, what is this? of B auto spawn zombies. What is going on here? B auto spawn zombies. Does this affect you if you are to use editor only property? B auto spawn zombies. Auto respawn zombies. So weird. It's not transient. Not editor only. What the hell? Strange. Alright. About take off for a little bit. I might troll tonight. I might stream tonight. Might not. Pair 1 with 0 0 0. Seems to work. Way system average escape, going on to storm, going on to weapons. Where should I? Weapons first. Then scoreboards. To be honest, NMAD, you're pretty annoying. I don't know if I would want you as a playtester. Yeah, your conduct inside Discord and on my stream right now. Oof, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Not sure if I can handle your maturity level when I'm trying to get bugs fixed and the game worked on. So yeah, I appreciate his enthusiasm there. But I think I have more of an issue with his maturity level than anything else right now. If I'm to keep it real with you, man. If I'm to keep it real. Orlando IX, please, everybody. Woohoo! I don't know if anybody's gonna be there, but we're gonna be there. We will be in Orlando IX. Where do I put this at? News. If anybody reads news. Oh, make me laugh a little bit. It's okay. I don't know. we can unlock this dread. This and pin. Join us and legs. When 2018. Where? Orlando, Florida. I don't know. I guess everybody says that. USA. Who? Me so far. Each one. Info. We'll have a VR space. We'll be demoing the game, as well as special just for the event. Debut a special level just for that. Come on, something's cool about it. When, where, what, lock and pin. Do I translate it into Spanish? I need more Spanish speakers. Translation, that localization. Definitely. Come on Discord and sign up for localization forums. It's pushed. It's pushed. He cheated. He took out my thing. Why he took out my Kindle picture. It was so beautiful. Paul still made his fucking tutus. He still made his tutus. Oh shit. That shit's so funny. They're not tutus, the sweet thing. Anyway. Everybody. I am taking off for a little while. Might stream this weekend, might not. I don't know. Let's see. I'll be working those tonight and then this weekend also. I want to get this troll day and double done. I'll probably get the testers, beta testers, sometime this weekend. They'll get the level plus anything that Lawrence Paul submits to. Anybody else submits really. Catch you all. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's do the credit roll in the background. The background. Let's see if we can do it here. I don't know. Roll them credits. Oh, there we go. The badass credits. It doesn't look very good. It doesn't look good. Thanks for the donation there, Frost. Thanks for the mod support, Alex. Thanks for those new follows there. Twink, Sub-Zero FX, Rafai, 6820, and also thanks for the sub there, Harlock420, Utopia. Thank you very, very much. It's actually better if I see the black screen. Black screen, it comes out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Frost, you want to do something? I don't care, really. I don't even know. I know what you could do. But, alright, everybody. I'll catch you all in a little bit. Take a break. Bye.